Yo, hello there guys, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome to a very relaxed and chill Sunday live stream. Oh, where it's going to be very quiet. Not expecting much of a crowd, it's just a gaming evening on a Sunday. But the game plan is to play the very ending of Resident Evil 1. I was playing RE1 ages ago, before I was off, and we got, basically I thought I was going to complete it in a weekend. Turns out it took ages because I was really bad at the puzzles. So we got all the way down to the underground laboratory, Laboratoire Garnier. So hopefully we're going to smash that in like 30 minutes, because I think I'm near the end boss. But firstly, I'd just like to check out some video game trailers that I think have all come out about a week ago. I think I've been missing a lot of stuff. So it's mostly just me catching up. Possibly some Marvel Rivals if anybody's interested. But no pressure. It's just going to be a short Sunday. Hello, much love. Reactionary North. How you doing, man? How's the North? Wait, what North are you? Are you like, as in the North as in America? Or the North as in Sunderland? How you doing, man? Dank McGrank. Hello there, dude. Welcome on in. Hi, Mikey in chat. Hey, Dank. How you doing? Welcome to a very quiet, chill... little bit of Sunday gaming. What's going on at your end? Duck eats duck. Ducks are mental. Ducks are... Mikey, that's rude. And ableist. Ducks are opportunistic nightmare creatures that gobble up peas like there's no tomorrow. I love them. I think they're amazing. The one stream I finally managed to catch. It's not an art stream. Oh, alright, mate. But it's fine. Fun to watch anyway. No, it's not. I'm going to make sure it's not fun. How dare you? You missed 2 back-to-back art streams over the weekend. Now you've turned up for the shit one. I just want to play Resident Evil 1. What a dickhead. No, welcome in, man. This feels like one of those late-night techno radio shows. Hey, yo, welcome on in, Fenrir. Lovely to see you. Fenrir in chat says, long-time listener, first-time typer. Oh, hi, welcome on in. Dear Ask Mikey. Yes, Fenrir. I'm someone who's a big fan of well-built environments in fantasy storytelling. With great histories and good character development. Oh, yeah. However, I've recently committed to a book series by a famous author. That's the name of the book. By a famous, it was written by that bumface from the Star Wars Cantina. However, I've recently committed to a book series by a famous author and found the 5th installment to be severely lacking, setting up a completely different series and universe, and writing it in a particular style that seems to indicate the author is hoping to get a film, TV, or video game licensing deal more than they're actually interested in writing a good narrative. Oh dear, Fenrir. Do you have any advice? Yes, Fenrir, I do. Open your heart to misery. Reread Malazan. Thank you, Mikey. Oh, you're welcome, Finn. Check out the Pirate Yakuza trailer. Oh, yes, you messaged me. Do you know, I think that's what put it on my radar. I was like, oh, there's been a trailer. And if there's been one trailer, they're like... It's like when you see ants in your house. Have you ever just been in your house or, like, sitting on a rock? Rocks are good. And you look down and there's an ant. And you're like, oh, I've seen an ant. And it's somehow like that calibrates your brain to recognize stuff on the ant scale, and suddenly you realize there's lots of ants everywhere. That's what game trailers are like. So we're going to check out the trailer to Yakuza Pirate. And so guys, basically, why are there trailers? Does anybody know where I can click to wrap this up in one quick... you know what, let's get that fucking kneecap out of the way. Does anybody know where I can click to wrap this up in one quick go? Was it like a PS5 thing? Or an E3? Now, I have made tea, and it did boil, but it's not brewing super well. It's still a bit milky. Usually indicates sub-boiling water. Oh, I think I'm alright. Oh god, there's a massive Nikkei update. Oh, but I have fiber. I have fiber. So that update's complete. Oh, mate. 2025. Ducks are okay. Swans are evil. Damn. Birds in general are nightmare creatures. They are actually small brain mentalists. Have you seen is it the shoe-billed, is it the shoe-beaked duckbill or the duck-beaked shoe-bill or something? It looks like a bird that survived an Acme explosion from a cartoon. And like, they have around about 3 chicks on average. And then halfway through, they always kill one of them.
Why are you so antagonistic towards ants?
I'm not. Oh my chameleoness, I'm going to start calling you Shalan, Eva. Don't hate. Number 1, lovely to see you. Number 2, thank you so much for resubscribing at 73 months. Holy Jesus Christ. Also, well done to the antagonistic comment, but you literally are a character from the Stormlight Archive, Eva. I don't know how to like get over this. Like, she has a persona called, I think, Radiant, and you have one called Chameleoness. Oh, I know about the one you're talking about. Yeah, so whenever they have chicks, they always make sure to kill one of them. Now, that's actually a parenting technique. If you want to have 2 perfectly well-behaved children, there's a very good technique as a parent to do that. However, you have to start with 3 children in order to make it work. Eva, how are you? Lovely to see you. Eva, I'm gutted I missed our thing, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm almost glad. Not glad, but like, I honestly just didn't have much to bring to the table. I wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to hang out, to be honest, mate, and have a catch up. But I felt like we talked about so many cool projects, and I didn't have much to bring to the table. But we will rebook. I will take up your time. Yeah, so like it always kills a chick. Talking about killing chicks. Kruzix, Sostovar, how you doing, man? You still hanging out in the woods? Near the university campus? Kruzix, how's your evening? And by the way, thank you for those bitties. Mikey's got to let the gas out. I got a warm heart and a big... Wait, farts don't come from your bladder. I've got a warm heart and a big colon. Now, how you doing, man? Good evening, guys. Welcome into a chill gaming stream. Firstly, we're actually just gonna... Jesus Christ, there's another update. Do you know what? Maybe I won't play Nikkei. There's a lot of updates happening. Oh, hey, the update's done. Oh, man, fiber. Guys, has everyone got fiber internet? This is amazing. Rinston, hello there, good sir. Geo, my dude. Happy Sunday. Guys, welcome into our chill Sundays. Dark Souls says, Mikey, I hate stroke appreciate you. I hate stroke appreciate myself, mate, for making me try that Krita brush. Now I'm addicted to it and I've not touched my actual project for hours. Happy Sunday. Dart, do you want me to recommend for you? No, Mikey. Dart, do you want me to recommend for you an art streamer who live streams on YouTube? Not Twitch. But they are the master of the Krita brush. They're the one that got me into it. What does a short stream mean in a modern Mikey parlance? Well, you know, it's just gaming today. There's no art. As Duck Eat Duck says, it's the shit one where I only play video games and I don't do drawing. So, you know, there's just a few of us popping in. That's fine. I love it. I like a chill Sunday. I need them, to be fair. I've been actually, like, wiped out mentally really hard these last couple of days. Getting back into streaming is lovely. But each morning afterwards, I can feel, like, the social drain on my life batteries. So small ones are absolutely fine by me. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of games tonight. We're checking out some video game trailers, wrapping up our outstanding Resident Evil, and that's probably it. We're just going to like doss around a little bit tonight. Dark Souls. I have actually been working on an Artorias sketch. I've only roughed it up into like a color rough. So it's like it's a composition, but I wouldn't call it a piece of art. God, do you know what? Nikkei always takes a while to... I have to launch it more than once sometimes. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to watch a video about rendering directly into artwork from one of those really cool Chinese or Japanese or Korean illustrators before I bring up the Free Aaron piece again. Because we sort of like chuck down that as a rough composition as well. And it's like, okay, great, but I'm actually incredibly intimidated because this isn't normally how I do it. So we'll see how we go with that as well. We're going to be busy over this week. Like I've been saying, it's mostly draw. I'm actually probably not going to review the next tablet next week either. I'm probably just going to plug in the Huion because I miss it. I'm so sick of using this tablet. I've done all the glamour shots and filming, so I can actually put it away. I just need to edit everything together. Rinstant, good evening, good sir. Raise them if you got them. Tea to everyone. Mikey wishes I was a first-time chat. Yeah, it's too late. Fenrir, you're nothing but a charm, don't worry. Ant. Another ant. More ants. And that's why there's an Ant-Man trilogy. You might be thinking, why did they make that third movie? Who knows? Community game content. Good to know. I'm a bit late, but I'm lurking. No Tutorama. It's lovely to have you. Oh, in fact, I need to make a post in Discord. I forget about these things quite easily. One quick sec. Rotterdam or anything. Anything or home. Rotterdam or anything. Doggy's got a bone. Doggy's got a bone. Rotterdam. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's turn it off. One quick sec. I want to hear how Chameleon S is. And Fenrir and everybody else in chat. Guys, thank you very much. By the way, McGuffer put a really cute cat photo in where the cat's got the little curled paw thing they do sometimes when they're sleepy. But it's also like got both its legs kind of slopped out sideways because it's plunked down on the couch. It's a super cute one. Usually they curl up really good or they just sleep really wide. And this is a perfect in between. I really like that one. Yeah, guys, always remember, share your pet pics if you got them. So, where is it? Live announcements. Announcements. At everyone. And then... You've not downloaded a required file. Oh, my God. And then, I need to update Nikkei regularly, don't I? I just don't care enough. I can see you guys typing to me in chat, by the way, so I'm just quickly doing this update. Man, everything takes time, doesn't it? Right, there we go. E, okay, that's better. Let's get rid of Discord. Don't need it, don't want it. Anyway, so why am I antagonistic? I don't know, maybe it's a form of feeling like I've got control over something. Maybe it's like one of those midlife crisis things. You start being mean to ants. Let me tell you about a little something called Death Stranding 2. How long's the stream gonna be? That's probably just a short one. What are you gonna do? We're gonna check out a game called Death Stranding. So we're actually not gonna watch any Death Stranding 2 trailers. Because does anybody know if Kid Ludens is settled in Portugal now? We're not going to watch any Death Stranding 2 trailers because I'm going to play Death Stranding 1 at least for a weekend. It's actually going to come up sooner than later. I just got to do more artwork. Also Doom, because another Doom game's coming out. So we've got to do that quick. Also GTA 5, because another GTA game. GTA 5, Doom, and Death Stranding, I think are the 3 games which there's another one coming out soon. And I do want to play all the originals. So we'll start leaning some weekends towards those bad boys. Have you been eating at all, Mikey? You look so skinny. Please take care of yourself. I've only lost 2 kilograms. It's mostly the beard. I ate this evening a bowl of mixed vegetables. What do you call the purple one? The purple cabbage. With loads of sliced cabbage and iceberg lettuce and carrot. With French dressing. Mixed roasted almonds and nuts. Little bits of Cathedral City mature cheddar cheese sprinkled in, and slices of cucumber with a bit of extra salt on top, and then just like a big burger meat cut up over it. So it's like a little salad, which is very crunchy. Not super filling and warming, but very, very crunchy. Last night, Eva, everybody was talking about lasagnas and hot pots and making beef stroganoff and delicious foods. It was very difficult for me. Eva, what was the last thing you ate? Judas, Eva, cast not the first log. Well, cast not the first splinter from thy brother's eye until you've removed the log out of yours. What have you eaten recently, Eva? Oh, Mikey's PO box info. Time to send stuff to Mikey from Australia. And totally not thrown a few spiders. No, thank you, Cruisix. Cruisix, you've just reminded me of Nagy. She's still doing updates in Discord, right? Has she, like, I mean, I know she's having a break and she's just, like, doing different stuff with her life and being happy. So good for her. Has she quit streaming, or is she just, like, not in the mood for it at the moment? Which I completely relate to. Anyway, you've just reminded me of her eating a spider and throwing up on stream. No spiders, please, Cruisix. I will ban you. Or, if you do, include a return address. I'll send you something horrible back. Anyway, Eva, how are you? February. Wait, are you saying Feb or Fen? Fen, you've been outed for a date. I'm good, thanks. Just my usual chilling around as usual. Being a dickhead, you mean, on the internet? Yeah, Cruisix. Yeah, no, lovely to see you, though, dude. Hope life is good. I assumed you just didn't want to chat with me, since you dropped me in one single line that you wanted to cancel and then disappeared on me. I never not want to chat with you, Eva. How dare you? Don't worry about it, though. I'm just glad you're doing okay and fibered up. Yeah. Too much fiber. Yeah, Eva, we got this. Oh, mate, it's been. Do you know what? Basically, Eva, I think that might be the last time I have to actually drop everything and get a load of shit done. Hopefully, it'll also be the last time I'm randomly, constantly ill. That's probably still going to happen once every 8 weeks, as usual. Suddenly get ill again to another deadline. But yeah, no, Eva, I'm sorry to having to ditch. It was really last minute. I apologise. But I wanna talk to you more. Isn't good internet something else? This is insane. I've literally just downloaded a 6 gigabyte update. Just then. Look at it right now. It's installing. I don't... Amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So guys, I hope you're all part of my Discord. Don't worry about community. Nobody wants one. However, I'm going to start doing film nights in Discord. We're going to do live reactions to some older TV shows and stuff on stream. But when it comes to newer movies and films and stuff, we're gonna have like a little cinema room in the Discord. I'll call it like a film cram room or something. Film cram viewing room. Who knows? Me yo 112233. How you doing, man? Good evening. Good Sunday. Hello there. It's Free Eren. Is it Free Eren or is it Free Ren? It's Goddess of Victory. Sure, I'd like to check them out. Yeah, okay, so Dark Souls, it's YouTube. You'll have to type it in yourself. But if you go onto YouTube and type in Dave Raposa, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Wait, did I do that? Just honestly, his work is insane. Like, I'm only on a few people's Patreons because ages ago I stopped making money and I had to drop loads of them. But I'm still on Calms because of his gooey ladies. Very colourful, very gooey artwork from Calm. Sims, because his work just enchants me. And Dave's, because his ability of that Krita brush is insane and I want to learn more from him. The Nikkei update has the Tree Girl. There's an Ent. They never found the Ent. That's part of official Lord of the Rings lore. They never found the Entwives. That's really sad. Okay, so this is the cowgirl. Isn't this a virgin killer top or something? No, I need to see her in full. I'm not sure if I'm in love with her design. So how are you guys doing this fine Sunday? Shop, shop, shop. My live stream frame rate's dropping over it. Yeah, sorry. I've just downloaded and just installed an update to Nikkei. That might be part of a problem. Hopefully it's a bit smoother now. It'll never be super perfect with this computer because this computer is something in relation to the CPU knowing to offload information to the GPU is dying. So we'll see how it goes. Phew, the Dark Souls 2 trailer is 10 minutes long. Oh, the Death Stranding 2 trailer is 10 minutes long. Sorry, I've just been doing Dark Souls art today, so I'm like... I mean, I've never played it. However, I've heard this statement, which is Death Stranding is 11 hours of cinema footage put into 50 hours of a walking simulator. Does that make sense? Does that sound about right to any Death Stranding aficionados? Very short stream to finish RE1. Nikkei download screen. Come on now. What do you mean? You encourage Nikkei. You're pro Nikkei, Ayatollah. I've seen how you vote. Dude, how was your Sunday, man? Did you get loads of work done with Sam again? Yeah, I do, because I do what I say I'm going to do, Mikey. Alright, man, I'm just asking. Okay, done. Then we go to the outpost. Adamaki, how you doing? Wow, the legends are true. You do exist. I, Mikey Mega, am back. I exist. I temped for a marketing company once a million years ago and ended up working there a lot. And I temped there because they needed loads and loads of people, because basically this giant promotion they had, they were making it worse. And they knew that they were going to get calls from their millions of customers about it. So we just had to soak up people's complaints. Massive call center. And that was like, it was famous. It was known as like the Dark Christmas or something, like at work. And it was like everybody who still was working there in January, basically they employed us full time because they were like, okay, if you're still here through that, you're probably like good enough at your job. And then we got a new boss a couple years later, and that boss did a meeting, and he came out in that meeting and he's like, guys, this particular awards thing, and he literally went like this particular rewards thing is back. We've been listening to our customers, we're going to do it. And he couldn't understand why nobody was excited, because we all had like 3 months of PTSD of like people hating us over the phone of it going away, and we were just like, oh great, we did all of that for nothing. We're just like, and that's the same reaction I have to Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the MCU. Just like, like they don't like Disney does not understand why we aren't more excited, because they're just so insanely out of touch, and I don't know how they manage it. Anyway, long story short, Rinston, it's lovely to see you again. Mio asks, will you do a YouTube video tutorial or draw with Mikey? Mio, yes I will. So Mikey, why haven't you? Well, Mio, it's a great question. Basically, I have to do 4 weeks of regular tutorial uploads again, just to get back on YouTube's radar. It's a terrible nightmare if you don't upload content for a long time. So I've got to do 4 weeks of that and 4 weeks of like relatively successful videos where I also talk about doing the DWM. Only then will I be able to actually advertise and do Draw of Mikey, because it's episode 150 and that's a special live stream one. Like if the next Draw of Mikey was just Draw of Mikey 30 or 90, I would have done it by now, because I've got plenty to talk about and plenty of artwork to share. But because it's a special live stream one, you have to prep it and announce it, because we're doing like tablet giveaways and stuff like that. So it's constantly like this thing that's always on the horizon. It's always seems to be something I'm never quite doing, just because there's a particular series of things I have to regularly do first, which I still also haven't done. But oh no, yeah, there will be more, good sir, there will be more. Doom Dark Ages or Dune? Yeah, so the new Dune game is coming out. I need to get all my artwork done. I need to be a couple months ahead in artwork, because all other projects are going to stop when the Dune MMORPG comes out for at least a week until I realise it's crap. But I'm talking about Doom. There's a new Doom game coming out, and I also need to play the OG Doom games to catch up on that. Scott, sorry, can I have some of my tea, please? Do you want to know? Let's turn down. I put the in-game music on low, but we're going to put the in-game music on off, because I've already got music playing. Now, how do I? Is it up here? How do you change music? There we go. That's a bit less interfering, isn't it? We're good again. Thanks, Vincent. Dark Ages looks legit. Damn, like, from what I've seen of a Dark Ages trailer, I remember it looking as good as the Doom Eternal trailer looked. And then being like, oh, I really want to play Doom Eternal. That game looks amazing.
Yo, Mikey.
59 gorgeous months, Tommy. How you doing, you handsome lad? Itami has a beard like mine. Tommy, I'm going to shave my beard off tomorrow. We're going to go back down to grey man, old man stubble for a bit until I'm healthier. But fucking hell. Dude, thank you so much, mate. How you getting on? Doom Dragon is all I want to see more of. Wait, Cruzix, is that a friendly dragon or an enemy dragon? Do you have a protagonist dragon in Doom, or is it antagonistic? That meal sounds delightful. Treat yourself. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm going to ruin it, because I've got my, Mawam Pimbles. Now, I over-opened the bag, and it split sideways, so half of the Pimbles are actually in the Amazon box that it came in downstairs in the lounge. But okay, no, yeah. Thanks for asking. Hey, how big is that PO box? Bill is not allowed to send me things. Number one, as a wild personal invasion of my privacy, Bill has my actual address. So he just posts stuff to my house and, like, freaks me out. Number two, you're not allowed to post me things because you sent me something lovely and I still haven't watched it. And we're going to watch that live on stream. Delusion, welcome back, Dare. Hey there. Hola, ¿qué tal, Dare? Did you do any draw together with your Discord? How do you mean? I like what you're saying, and I'm curious about how you're saying it. There's a streamer called Limberlin, who I'm a big fan of. You know I love Lynn. She has a website, or uses a website, where it's a shared canvas. So she'll have it up on stream, and there'll be like 5 different viewers logged into the canvas, all drawing on a different section. We could do something like that. That'd be pretty cool. It is Freerun. The E in Flieren is silent. Oh, because it's German. So they do say Flieren. Sims is so good. Yeah, Bill. Calm Sims Dave Proposer. I mean, I've followed on and off lots of people's art Patreons. Like, when I worked a lot harder about 4 years ago, I was like, wow, YouTube money. So I was on loads of patrons. I was like, yeah, big everybody up. But then I had to cut back. It was my brief time in the sun, but then we had to cut back after that. Calms. Mikey, that's a naughty, not safe for work man, ain't it? Oh, he's very naughty. But have you actually seen, like, he makes 11-hour long, like, tutorial videos, and then he makes like a 1.5 hour quicker version of the same piece. And like the way he renders through, and he constantly uses all these different hard light layers. Well, basically he uses normal layers and then groups them into folders and then turns the folders into hard light layers. How he renders up his work is wildly different to what I do, so I'm fascinated by it. But yes, he does do very gooey drawings. He's the goo guy. One sec, I'm just going to open my window a little bit. I want it to cool down in here. There we go. The reason why I do that is because I have to go here to open the window, and it just puts my belly right in the camera. It just saves you having to see it. Oh, wow. I'm dropping frames for... Okay, I don't know why I'm dropping frames that time. I did restart my computer before streaming. Maybe it's for cold air. Let's have a quick look. Look at that. 100% of my CPU is being used up. Why? My computer is so shit. My computer is so shit. 100% of my CPU is being used up right now. Why? Because Nikkei's running? I'm so glad we moved past this. One sec. Google plus Nikkei and system stuff. And then browser and stuff. Oh, man. Anyway, let's put it over there. Sorry, we're not going to turn this into one of those big, let's investigate why I'm dropping frames things. When I close Nikkei, that'll probably do it. So bear with me a real quick sec. I'm just going to get this Nikkei out of the way and hopefully we'll get our frame rate back. Bulletin board. Claim reward.
Dispatching now. Commencing operation. Leave the support to me. Commencing operation.
Okay, that's good and that's good. Dave proposes live streams are pure ASMR. I try not to talk in his live streams now either, in case you're there. Because you tell me to go to bed. Yeah, and the thing is as well is he's got a very, very dry sense of humor, and he's quite a naturally funny guy who's had quite an interesting life. So I hate him. He's amazing at art. His community loves him. He's got dry, great wit, and I'm just like, oh, fucking hell, I can't stand this guy. No, he's so good, he's so good. I noticed, thank you, I'll definitely check them out. T worth the recommendation. Yeah, no worries, dude, no worries. The Ent Wives, yeah, they're gone, man. They're gone. Death Stranding, do you mean DoorDash 2099? Yeah, that's kind of how I hear it. You're just delivering the post, right? Wasn't there a film called The Postman with Robin Hood? That was it, wasn't it? Oh no, you have to talk to two of your people in the house. I miss your streams, Eva. So do I. Actually, Eva, are you still drawing at all? I haven't seen any updates to your artwork stuff recently. And by recently, I mean for 2 years. I second what Bill says. Hey, adorable. I'm here for Resident Evil 1. Ayatollah, do you want to see the ending of the original OG Resident Evil game that started it all? So do I. God, I'm so bonded. How about you? Oh, did not do it? Oh, okay. I don't think that did anything. How do I know I can advise people then? Have I forgotten how to do this? Isn't there like a red dot if I can advise them? I guess I can't advise anyone. What about Rappy? She always likes listening to me. Quick advise. There we go. You only have to do a couple, right? Castles in the sky. It's been 150 for years. 150 who? Yeah. What? I work in a hotel, front desk, neonato. I think you've actually said that before, years ago. Front desk in a hotel, and I don't listen to bullshit complaints. If somebody doesn't listen to what I tell them the second time, I say the conversation is over. And then I hang up. Wow! That is amazing. That gives me an erection to fantasize about having such power on the phone. I did used to tell people that the conversation was no longer productive and just tell them I'm ending the call and then hang up on them. There was a weird thing where we had customers who seemed to be under the impression that we weren't allowed to hang up on them. It was like this super weird customer fantasy that they had. And we'd just be like, no, you're being really rude to my colleague down the phone. I can literally hear you and I'm not even plugged into their headset. So, yeah, here's my name, but I'm going to go ahead and cancel this call. No time for people like that. Mike is playing 4D YouTube chess. Ink Tie, the GWM's your favourite series. They were... Sorry, I'm chewing into the microphone. They were one of my favourites as well, dude. They were relatively easy to make. I'd make a cup of tea, sit down for an hour, talk about what I've done really quickly, and then read your comments. Easiest content in the world it was. And then I get to know my audience. But then I got into Twitch, and I got to know my audience way more directly through this live streaming. So it sort of scratched that itch for me. But a lot of people on YouTube don't want to come over to Twitch. I don't blame them.
It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Adorable, are you wood carving? Is that code? Just wash your hands afterwards. Adorable, you're going to get... Whenever I got into woodworking, I ended up with the fattest blisters off of the equipment and lathes and stuff.
How's the environment here? Not too bright, is it?
Do you see yourself mostly as a streamer right now? Beast of Prey, that's a fascinating question. Actually, I don't. I enjoy hanging out on Twitch and making friends with other, like, actual humans and streamers and stuff. And I like the idea of streaming very regularly. However, me personally as a person, speaking as a person, I actually get worn out quite quickly from streams if I get too into them. And because I'm quite introverted, I'm just like, oh fuck. My ability to not want to stream gets really high after a while. So I wouldn't quite say that I'm like a streamer. I'm still more of a content creator. Because I have other YouTube channels that I make stuff for. But I do get a lot of instantaneous fun and gratification from the live streaming. So it's one of my favorite things. But no, I'm not like a awesome... Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm a regular streamer. Make sure you subscribe. Expect me every day, except for one day of a week.
Wake me up when the battle is over.
I mean, how do you guys view yourselves? I'm just a Malwam enjoyer. I'm a simple Malwam boy. Did you miss the second Evangelion collab? Adamaki, I did. I don't think anybody told me in Discord. As in, I didn't read Discord and I didn't check any of my messages. Really upset. Thanks again to Tommy. Cheers for the Zenless Zone Zero updates, dude. Oh, adorable, here you go. It's tough on my poor hands. I've got rotary tools. There's so much to do. Oh, you put some of your woodworking in Discord. Nice. Tommy is doing some Triple Z. Good lad.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
How are you? How is Krita? Krita's actually quite good. I've painted over most of what I was drawing. So I now just have a very rough thing. Like a rough colour composition. It's even more rough than the free Eren piece we did, free red. But the idea is there. So I might try to render for it.
You're pretty good, but that really shouldn't be a surprise.
I hate that it forces you to do a buff before it lets you leave. That's so annoying. What if I was in an emergency? You will see when you check it out. Oh, Death Stranding. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to everything. Am I done yet? Mikey, pour them in my gob. No, I'm having to be good. I'm glad that half the packets still fell out downstairs. Because it means I won't eat half the packet tonight. These Malwam issues of mine. Does anybody eaten a load of Malwam before? They make you fart like white bread. You gotta be careful. There's a furry hentai omnibus. What? What? Could you give me some more context? Semper, how you doing? No grey beard. Just grey stubble. Yeah. That's what I'll be like when you see me next. I've got to get rid of this guy. Yo, do you want to do a live stream draw along? On your most hated software, Discord. A Discord live stream draw along. Why would I want to do that? I don't mean that like dismissively. I mean, why would I want? Do you know? I'll just repeat the question. Why would I want to do that? Isn't that what I do on Twitch? Don't I literally do live stream draw-alongs? Right here. Isn't that what I do? Wait, do I not understand your question? This is normal Mikey behavior. Yeah, that's what a stream is, isn't it? Is that a picture in a picture game? Oh no, it's not like Garctic Phone, although Garctic Phone's really fun. I've seen his orc stuff. Where does he post them? I don't know where he posts. I mean, I just get everything direct from his Patreon now. What's gooey? It means he's a gooner. That's not what gooey means, but it also is in the same wheelhouse. He draws very gooey art. It's often like a guy enjoying the company of 3 different demon girls. And the compositions are really good. And it's very sticky. I'm not mining. Do you reckon someone's mining on my computer? Do you reckon why that's my CPU's going up? I got suggested a YouTube video that can tell you if there's an unauthorized user using your RAM. But yeah, my computer's just a sack of shit that for some reason isn't Do you reckon my graphics card is even doing anything? One sec. Yeah, so while my CPU is spiking at 66-70% right now, my GPU is just chortling along at 30%. It's only 54 degrees. It's not doing anything. Somewhere inside my computer, I feel like a switch has been flicked. And that switch is literally just like, don't ever use the GPU again, only use the CPU. Like, I just wonder what that problem is. Anyway. Hey Spirit, how you doing? Welcome on in, by the way. Yeah, Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner was the postman. Now, I don't know if I like the postman. I think it might have been really boring.
Very cool, way to go.
The bad guy from that vote and something else.
40% bar ye.
Oh, 40% on my GPU. Kid Ludens, dude, I literally was talking about you earlier, man. Kid Ludens, you handsome rogue. You glorious voiced degen. Where in Europe are you right now, Kid Ludens? Where in Europe are you and how are you? Yeah, lovely to see you, man. And how's Pavement Puncher going? I'm going to continue to listen to my 7-hour-long Castlevania history and review. Wait, is that a video that you've made, Ayatollah? Or is that a video that you're just watching? Are we done yet? Can I go home yet? Please let me leave. Do a campaign. I'm willing to bet you're fast with your dailies. Yeah, sorry, I'm having a little chat more than I'm working really, really hard. I do draw once in a while, but it's not special. Eva, you underestimate how I view you. Not special. Incorrect.
A fight then, is it?
Or even good. Yeah, I do stuff that's not even good, but I still live stream it and force you guys to look at it. That's meaningless, Eva. It's sweet of you to ask. Well, I'm gonna stop asking and start getting really pushy about it, Eva. I want you to get used to tuning me back into sharing your creative process. I'm getting flashbacks to my 10 years of customer service work. Oh, God. Oh, Hannah, thank you very much for the watch streak. I'm assuming you're lurking because I haven't seen you in chat, but Hannah, you gorgeous thing. Hope you're having a lovely day. Happy Sunday. 11 minutes is my PB. Damn. Well, I'm only 8 minutes in right now. I might give you a run for your money. I'm whittling, Mikey. Damn right. Quick skip for the simulation room. Yeah, I wish I could quick skip the whole thing. Kid Ludens, thank you very much for the 43 months, dude. Lovely to see you. Happy chill Sunday time, guys. A postman, yes. So, Bill, I don't know how to put it, Bill, but like Waterworld, because obviously it's that pre-Disney Nightmare era. where things were really happening on sets in the ocean. And there's something about that has like a kind of rawness to all the in-camera work that you just won't get anymore. And The Postman had that kind of rawness as well, except it was too dull. It was too dull. Whereas Waterworld has that rawness, but it's also like, it also feels like a bit of a theme park show at the same time. I need to rewatch Waterworld. Nobody's saying nice things about Dark Souls. Glad I missed it. No, oh yeah, no, Kid Ludens. We're gonna watch some trailers. We're not gonna watch DS2, obviously, because I haven't played the first one. But yeah, no, we're gonna catch up on video games right now. I'm still in Blighty. 14 more weeks. Damn. All right, mate. All right.
Reload.
Fine, Kid Ludens. You've twisted everybody's arm. You can take all of us with you. Me and chat will all... Fine, Kid Ludens. We'll all go to Portugal with you. Fine. We'll go from Potato Europe to Tomato Europe.
Start over.
Min-max for video. Oh, Fenrir. Waterworld. What? In Fenrir. You're very 2025 orientated, I've noticed recently. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to Fiber in 2025. I'm reading the Stormlight Archive in 2025. Weird that he keeps saying a year, but I'm glad you're having fun, Fenrir. Waterworld is not worth a rewatch in 2025. Damn. You have too many other things on your list. All right, Ayatollah. Fucking hell, Fen. You're supposed to be the best of them. You're supposed to be the good one, untainted by this negative attitude about my timekeeping. Damn, you've been a mod for like 2 days, and already you're just like you've fallen in with them. I'm going to be honest with you, Fenrir. I hate this place, this live stream, this zoo. It's the smell, if there is such a thing.
My phone has run out of battery, so I'm just here to say hello and keep my lurk.
I knew Lindalay. Thank you very much for the 47 months. How you doing, man? Oh, thank you for that lurk. Much love, dude. Much love. We're just talking about Portugal, your home away from home. It's the smell, if there is such a thing. I feel infected by it. Every time I look at you people, I can feel it. Fenrir's just like, I'm sick of Mikey's streams. And his bad timekeeping and his bad understanding of time awareness. Current year. You love the current year, Fenrir. That's, I mean, like, you know, I'm always just like, Fenrir's really cool, but he's always a bit too into the current year. It's very hard to explain, but you'll notice it. Am I done? Can we leave now? Can we leave? I knew Lindalay, 47, such a handsome man. I knew, best wishes, dude. On your phone. It's okay, Mikey. Hey, Lover Ruby, welcome back. How you doing? It took me a year to get through Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Thank you for understanding. Wait, did my characters not... Oh, I mean, am I done? You don't have to win a fight, you just have to do a fight. Oh my god, finally, Jesus. Nikkei's great when I'm on my phone in bed. When I'm playing it at the start of stream, I'm literally just like, why am I doing this? Okay, game trailers, game trailers. Let me just... I just want to see how my computer's behaving. Now that I've closed Nikkei, I just want to see if I'm... My computer's still on its deathbed. 70% CPU. GPU hasn't even moved once. Oh, guys, we've got an ad break coming up, which is fine, because I'm just going to spend a few minutes working out where all the trailers are on YouTube anyway. They're remaking Waterworld and Unreal Engine 5. Kid Ludens, you say that about everything. Damn. Budget cuts make it Sprinkler World. Oh, damn. The amount of games and marathons that you want to do on stream, but you only stream for 4 weeks of the year. Ayatollah, do not give Fenrir... Do not make... Ayatollah, do not make Fenrir become like you. Okay? Mikey, your beard is looking majestic. You're like a gaming Brazilian Sean Connery. Fuck. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. He's dead now, isn't he? Damn kid Ludens. I say facts. Fenn's a smart man. He knows what's up. I'm not allowed to watch Waterworld. I mean, I do have a lot of artwork to do, but no Waterworld in 2025. Denied. Who directed Waterworld? Juan Connery. I'm opening up the, where's my other PC window? We're going to look at trailers. I'm not talking to you guys. This particular setup on OBS is still an old one. It's not very fancy, I do admit. Yeah, so guys, sorry to repeat myself. Does anyone know where the trailers are? Was it like last week, right, or something? Was it like E3 or PlayStation Direct, or was it called anything? Or shall I just look for latest trailers? Oh man, I've got loads of open tabs. Silent Hill F. Oh, there's more to that. John Water. That, and we're still only 1/4 of the way through Resident Evil 2. Excuse me, am I not here right now? Am I not live right now, pursuing and doing? And it's one thing to give me flack when I'm offline about being offline, but now I'm here being online and doing stuff, and I'm still getting cheats off of you guys. You wouldn't have a go at a fat person for being fat if they were on a treadmill at the time, because they're doing something about it. And anyway, I don't mind a curve. John Waster. Miko Will, you've reminded me of the guy from Men in Black 1, when he puts on the guy's skin and he's like, more water. Is that actor the same actor who's the main bad guy in Daredevil? Assassin's Creed Shadows is releasing next week. Oh, bugger, I forgot. I said we were going to play that, didn't I? Shadows? Oh, damn. I have to be really honest with myself. Can I afford to play that game? Do I have, like, time-wise? I don't know if I can play that. Well, let's look at the trailers. Hey, Lauren, how you doing, you gorgeous thing? Free stream watch streak. Nice to see you, dude. Lauren, were you on a whiskey last night? That was Troy Baker. The Edgar suit. It's the same. Yeah, don't say Troy Baker. I hate that I now have a... Mikey, don't you support voice actors and actresses? Like Toxic Gin? Yes, however, I don't want to learn what their faces look like. The fact that I can recognise a particular voice actor from the video game industry means that that one person has done too much work. The SK Simulator looks better. Oh, what's that? Vincent D'Onofrio. He's also Private Pyle from Full Metal Jacket. Not allowed to reenact that film. Oh, I spray painted my guns. He's also in another movie where he's a gang leader in New Jersey who suffers from a head injury and ends up living in a tree to fight against deforestation. Does anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? Vincent D'Onofrio is a gangster who has a head injury and lives up a tree afterwards. And he's like, don't cut down the tree. Mikey, caught in 4K. Literally minutes later. Wait, what? What? You were literally drinking a beer to match Lauren's whiskey last night. Oh yeah, I only had one beer though. And I'm going to be honest, as you can tell, I don't, because I'm a social drinker and I don't have a social life. So like that beer hit me really hard. I was literally having trouble aiming in Marvel Rivals. I was like, oh, I've got to go to bed. Fern Gully, Valorax. No, you're Valorax. No, that's an animation, right? I don't expect any of you guys to have seen this film because you guys aren't big film heads like I am. A few of you are. Anyway, long story short, Ayatollah, I know I kept recommending it to you, but have you actually seen Midnight Mass or not? A severe effect. We need to play Mass Effect as well, 1, 2, and 3, and Dark Souls 2. I found my old Dark Souls one. Yeah, so yeah, big recommend to you, big guy. Big recommend. I also, we need to do the Dark Souls trilogy. I've done the first one. I was watching some... Oh my god, okay. I promise we're going to watch some game trailers. Ayatollah, I just want to say that I feel like, dude, I understand you a tiny bit better. And this goes to anyone in chat who hung out with me back when I first played Sekiro 5 years ago or whatever. I was in another live streamer's stream earlier and he was playing Sekiro for the first time. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in the beginning, there's a flashback where everything's on fire and you have to fight this giant big sumo drunkard with a sword before you fight an old lady. And this streamer was doing exactly what I did. He was getting pissed off and he was trying to lock in and he was trying to brute force the whole fight, taking no interest in the stagger bar, in attacking the enemies in a different order so that you could get like sneak kills, and chat was like trying to prod him in the right direction and he was having none of it, and he was like 7 hours deep on his live stream in a really bad mood and he was constantly swearing. It's like, this cunt's come back in, these cunts over here, and everyone in chat's just like, oh, did you find the axe attachment yet? He's like, how am I supposed to do these fucking shit? And I was just like, oh my god, was that what it was like to watch me play Sekiro 5 years ago? Was that what it was like? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Fucking hell. Is this an apology? No. The sorries. I take back the sorries. It's not an apology, but it's like, okay, so have you ever read a random book and by the end of the book, you understand your mum better? Like, do you ever like read a book that puts you into the mindset of someone in middle age whilst you're still quite young reading it, and you get to the end of it and you're like, I think I actually understand my parents a bit more? It was kind of like that. I watched the end of this guy's stream and I was like, he's saying the exact same shit I used to say. He's doing the exact same shit I used to do. He's getting stuck in the exact same way I used to get stuck. Chat's trying to remind him to do something else. And I was like, shit, I think I understand what it must have been like for you guys to watch me play Sekiro. I'm so sorry. Oh, what's this? Or the first Berserker. That's different. That is different. Very particularly because I believed that that game was more difficult than it was, because I believed that there was a number of unblockable attacks which clearly look unblockable for the big boss, but it turns out they weren't, and it was actually a much easier fight. That's no Fen. Fenrir 2025. I don't know if I like the man you become. What's this? Ayatollah, I bet you're impressed. Oh, the Kiri counter is a key. Yeah, I know it's a fucking key to this. Yeah. Oh god, Ayatollah, I'm so fucking glad you came in with your wisdom and started bestowing it. Oh, thank God for you, mate. So glad you're here. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't even need to go this way. I think I owe you an apology. I'm sorry I used to be that man. Holy shit, damn. That was 6 years ago, I still remember. Oh. Yeah, it it was very weird looking at it from the outside. Do you know what I mean? I suddenly was sort of the other side of the box, and now I understand how mirrors work. You owe him an etiology. Oh wow, Ayatology. I like it. The Ayatology. Ayatollah, you should write a book and call it the Ayatology instead of the. What's your book? The promiscuous. The inconsolable. You had like a word that did not roll off the tongue, and then you I have an out of print limited edition copy of Ayatollah's book. You can't get mine anymore. No, it'll be linked to Islam. Mikey, you were skinny back then. Yeah. Back then I was still doing weights. I haven't done weights for 4 years. I actually moved all my weights back into my bedroom now that my bedroom's decorated. And I was like, oh shit, this is the first time I've lifted these up in about 4 years. Sometimes I rolled them around on my foot when I was like hoovering, but that was it. Bath. Is it signed? The main character No, my copy isn't signed. Sadly. There's currently 2 signed copies. Oh my god! Ayatollah, why didn't you remind me to bring it when I visited you? Why didn't you get you to sign it when you visited me? Ah, I missed out 2 opportunities to have my copy signed by the author. Oh, it's my fault. Every time Mikey said I don't drink or I'm a social drinker, I always remember that Mikey Mega profile pic where he's chugging Jack Daniels. I was like, you guys got me onto Jack Daniels. I used to drink loads of rum, remember? And then you guys got me drinking Honey JD because you guys are giving me mental health issues. That's fucking... Anyway, first Berserker's different. Do you want to play Hello Kitty Island Adventure instead? No, I want to play Marvel Rivals with you, Lauren. Read again, Mikey. Fern Gully. What did beer affect? Well, you beer, just my aim. I'm still able to shoot. It was just the aim that was off. What are we doing? Oh yeah. Does anybody remember? Okay, we're just gonna. I'm just gonna search for it. Right, guys, we're just gonna catch up on some game trailers. Am I in just chatting? So I'm still eating the malwam. It was all PS5, wasn't it? It was all PlayStation. Alright, sweet. Did they have an all-in-one by any chance? State of Play. Alright, let's just play all of them.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
I drank some soju on Fenrir's suggestion. Ayatollah had like 1 sip because he hates being happy. And I was like, wow, this really gives you some burning kick. I was like, okay, that's not too bad, but boy, does that give you a punch. And like alcohol is so cheap in Japan. It's insane for really like spirity stuff. And then I drank the soju cold after it had been in a fridge. And I immediately realized that you could drink an entire bottle of that before it kicks in and you'd be fucked. Like, I now understand why there's like thousands and thousands of passed out drunk Japanese people every evening, like on the streets in Japan. Soju is the reason why. Like, when it's very cold, you get a little bit of the flavor of the fruit and the rest of it just goes straight in your body. And you're just like, oh, this is easy. And it's also like cost me like £1.50 for like a bottle this big of like, what is it? Fucking 17%? I don't know. 7 and or 17. Oh, is this Five Nights at Freddy's? I've still never played any of these games. And I'm into it to try it. Because I know it's like quite stressful and it could be fun.
Significant injuries while
Ooh,
attempting
maybe
to
not.
retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident.
It's so smooth when it's chilled. Yeah, 17.
We suggest you get your
Yeah,
affairs
Fenrir,
in
great
order
shout, mate.
before arriving.
Great shout. I remember a soju challenge. You sit in a chair, you chug 2 bottles and then down a beer, and then you try to stand up. Oh my god, Atami, was that in the military? Oh, actually, maybe this is too scary for me.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Oh, that's your favorite year, Fenrir. You survived Dead Space. Only because I played it on stream with you guys.
No one knows how that world came into being.
No one knows. I'm so
It
English.
devoured everything from the past.
There's Big Ben. And the London
Only
Eye.
I was left.
Oh. Shardblade! It's the evil Shardblade!
That was a fatal mistake.
Oh, she's a Light Eyes!
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged.
My wish can be fulfilled.
Is this going to be good or is this going to be garbage?
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
Stellar Blade meets Dark Souls. I'm interested. It's reminding me of Final Fantasy a bit.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a beast of...
Sorry, this is the guy who had the piece of the death mark, isn't it? He had a piece of the death mark, but it was stolen from him, right? On the night of the daggers? What? Yeah, Maliketh.
Only for the king.
I hate to make you guys repeat yourselves, but you are all, at some point, going to have to work me through Elden Ring lore again from start to finish. Because I do want to do some more fan art, but I can't remember anything. Oh.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
This is insane. You can pause an in-game cutscene moment now, and it will look better than a piece of artwork that I can do. Not that my art was ever up here, but like this. Look at all this. 3D is the way to go. Maybe I should be thinking in 3D.
Gwendolyn, this is your final
Meet Shadow of the
warning.
Colossus. I was thinking that, yeah. Night Rain. Oh god, yeah, fuck. I saw somebody play that in the end. So it's literally the Elden Ring map, the Elden Ring engine, 3 character types that are preloaded with abilities,
My soul.
and then you just run around. Party Video will do it. Yeah, now if he's good. You will
The
cry.
table is dead.
Mikey livestream.
It exists no more.
God, that is very From Softy, isn't it? Okay, what was that even called? I like the look of that. Oh. Oh. She's got a rappy outfit. Oh, I need to boot that game back up. How do you get that outfit? It's the collab we all wanted. Tides of Annihilation, is that what it was? Wait, was that an Infinity Nikki outfit as well? It's in development. Coming in Fenrir. Sorry, as I said it, I realised. I don't even know anything about this character yet. That's a Yoshimitsu movement set that he does. Bato times Yoshimitsu. I love that character design. Bato from the thing I like. Has a neon outfit as well. Dorothy. Has everybody watched The Big O? I think it was an anime first and then got turned into also a manga. But in terms of like that, like it's got like a gothic futurism design, and it's all pathos and all muted colors, and it's basically if Batman drove a giant mech through a city where everyone's forgotten who they are. It's so good. The Big O, that's a name I haven't heard in years, and it's the soundtrack sounds like Queen. I don't know if it actually got Queen to do it, but like it's kind of like a cherry picking from other animes, but it does it very well.
Last winter.
Days Gone.
Farewell Ridge.
Oh my god, I'm
freaks.
So behind of games.
Thousands of them, I mean, too many to count. All I could think was every one of us, man, woman, and child, are now homeless.
Still not RE1.
It belongs to them now.
I said we were going to also look at trailers. We're looking at the trailers.
We'll survive.
Is this worth playing?
On a chopper, I felt relieved. How fucked up is that?
What if?
You could take it all back. How would if you could fix it?
You really think she's still alive? Billions of people are dead, but somehow she made it.
We don't have hope for a better life or for a future that matters. What the hell are we fighting for?
Days Gone was a fun game, but it got really stale. Yeah. Loved it till the last section. It was a bit shite. Damn. Worth playing. Yeah, I never got the feeling it would blow me away, but I did see somebody play it once, and they were dealing with a giant horde, and that looked quite fun because they were constantly like on the back foot, just about coping with it. Lauren gets it. It is fun though. First game was pretty mid. It's the perfect game to buy on sale. I know exactly what you mean, Kid Ludens. Snake Eater! So this is Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake.
Security on this place. He's coming here, I'm sure of it.
And that's Big Boss,
America
right?
Is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance.
Eh?
The philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
And is she
What's the
boss?
story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Sorry, really random question. Fenrir and Adorable and anyone else, whenever they talk about chickens in Stormlight, are they referring to green parrots? Like, horses came over from the human realm. I don't know what Rashadiums are yet. And they say that chickens have come from the human world. But are they basically using one word to describe all birds? But whenever they're talking about the chicken that that dude has got, it's actually a parrot? Yes, okay.
Hear me, Snake?
Sorry, did I see that right? It's gonna give me... Does anybody want Star Trek TNG with Gowron? That guys, I don't even want to look at it. That's very Gowron coded. Damn, sorry.
We are the sons of the
Damn.
boss.
I see it. The fear.
A great and terrible fury at being alive.
A host of sorrows. And you are...
Okay, here's a quick question. Is almost every iteration of Metal Gear Solid bosses a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger film, The Running Man? Is almost... One sec. Where am I gonna... One sec. Because it's always these fantastical weird bosses like Hacksaw, Ice Blade, Sub-Zero, Razor Edge. And they're all retired American gladiators. Yeah. The chicken that Lift goes after. I almost, sorry, the reason why I'm being, oh, fucking tits and wobbles. There we go. There we go. The reason why I'm being so blasé about this is because I'm actually going to play it, so I don't mind missing anything in this trailer. It looks amazing, but I know I actually want to experience this for realsies.
A host of sorrows, and you are one of them.
Sounds like the Airwolf theme. JS Guardian. Similar time. Similar time.
Go back to your boss.
That's yeah. Now he's just it all.
I'm not finished yet.
Da 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 da. Bow 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 bow. Da 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 da. Whoa, what's that? Yeah, I used to watch Airwolf on a Saturday, every Saturday. Now, nowhere near as good, nowhere near as good. But does anybody remember Hulk Hogan's Thunder in Paradise? Thunder in Paradise, where they had a speed stealth boat. First time I heard of a stealth boat, Thunder in Paradise. Last time I heard of a stealth boat, Tomorrow Never Dies. Oh. Oh, Sekiro sequel. No, it's too colourful. Knight Rider is my jam. Do you know what? I never watched much Knight Rider. I'm aware of Kit and the stuff. I was a Quincy MD. Quincy MD.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Okay, ignore the dubbing. Look at this kind of like cocky look. This has just in one single image given me a flashback to 2003. There are a series of Japanese films, a handful of which I love with all my heart. They're all too long, and they're all kind of weird, and they always have the same cast. Has anybody heard of a Japanese movie called Versus? They're all done by a dude called Ryuhei Kitamura. Could somebody Google that? I might be pulling that out my ass. Ryuhei Kitamura is a Japanese director. When people talk, oh, I love cinema, I love Japanese cinema, and then they say two people, Akira Kurosawa and the other one, Osu or Oda. And it's just like, yes, there's actually other directors. Name another one. Beat T. Yes, name another one. Ryuhei Kitamura. He did Versus, and Versus is a story about there being 666 gateways to hell around the earth, and the 333rd gateway to hell is in a forest in Japan. And this just happens to be the meeting place of this kind of Yakuza trade-off scenario thing, where there's like a power play and people start getting killed, and they start turning up again as zombies in the forest. And then it goes like off the, like as you're watching it, it gets more and more extreme, and then it goes completely off the rails, and these people are like sword fighting through time and stuff. It's so good. It's so good. I'd recommend it to anyone. It's like from that the very end of the 90s prime of insane, violent, gory Japanese cinema, before it kind of fell off a bit and Chinese cinema and Korean cinema started filling that gap. And it's full of cocky characters that make smirks like this to the camera in exactly this framing. The 333rd Gateway is an unholy child exchange point for divorced demons. Bill, are you talking about verses, or are you working through some stuff? What's going on in that sentence?
Let's see your best, then, eh?
Misaki Kobayashi's also a good one. He made Harakiri. Oh, Kid Ludens! Harakiri is one of my top 10 black and white samurai films of all time. And I've watched a lot of the early Tasogari Seibei stuff as well. Damn, yeah. He's either really hungry eating millet, making an umbrella, or he's sitting there talking about his son, and the entire time you are glued to the screen. Kid Ludens, I forget, you're such a dickhead towards me. I forget you've actually got good taste. It's the best. What is it? Had a kitty. Oh, it's loads of Yoshimitsu's. What is this? Okay, guys, is there a Japanese video game that looks exactly like this, where you play as a woman, and you might be a woman, and you might be like one of two sisters or something like that, and it also came out recently? I feel like there's a lot of games which are very similar right now in feudal Japan.
And you can bring as many
Last time I picked Raquel up at the airport. Oh, do you still hang out with her? I had to hand her off in a gas station parking lot like a bag of weed. I imagine it's like that with anime demon fights. Yeah, it's called Versus. In fact, guys, don't worry about it. Why not, Mikey? Because I will host Versus in Discord, in the Discord cinema room, now that I've got good internet. I will make you guys watch Versus with me. Be warned, when I say these films are too long by Ryuhei, I'm not kidding. Ghost of Yotei. Sounds like that might be it, dude. They're like trained as ninjas or something?
What got them so riled up?
Oh, it's Onimusha! Wait, was the first Onimusha game a Sega Saturn game? Am I having like Onimusha's on the PlayStation? It's a PS2 game, right? Or a PS3? There's like a trilogy of them. It was not. Fenrir, I'm so sorry I made you upset about talking about 2025. I want you back on my team, Fenrir. Please, I'm having too many wins. Mikey promised me dubs. This is a waste of my evening. I'm so sorry. Onimusha's on the Xbox. Oh, shit. We're going to have to discuss it. It said Onimusha at the top at the start. I'm so sorry, I was flapping my lips. Damn. Wait, no, that was the second Ghost of Tsushima game. Where you play as one of two sisters. Oh. I'm looking forward to all of these. I want to play all of them. But we'll do Tenchu first on the PS1. Anyway, this looked good. Sigh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fenrir.
Who? What?
G-Virus, that is. Birkins. It's the year of the Asian RPGs. There's tons. Damn. Greninjation in Paris. Rise of a Ronin. That sounds even more familiar. Sorry, let me give that a quick Google. Oh no, now it looks less familiar. Oh no, Rise of a Ronin's when you're a dude and you've got like a glider like out of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Close, but no cigar. Lies of P. Do you want dude, you don't want me to play Lies of P, do you? Surely not.
Can it be winter all of a sudden?
Hey, Izzy. Great White Kitty's in the chat, everybody.
Sorry. You want to know the year?
Oh, this is Lies of P.
What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
They've got DLC, have they?
Oh, my forever friend.
Boredom 2.0.
Hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Looking for someone.
You watched me play it, it's awful. Well, you made it fun.
Legendary.
Ooh.
She stepped up only because no one else could.
There's a legend that says if you goon enough, you'll become the ultimate goon man. They say if you goon for 100 hours non-stop, edging and backing away, you will become the Blood Goon. Ah, I have ascended. It no longer comes out white, it comes out red.
She stepped up
Sorry.
only because no one else could. Too many stalkers.
Did you check
lost.
Twitter and WhatsApp? No, not yet, Izzy. I'm sorry. I don't know why, Kitty, because I haven't had long streams, but the last 2 streams, now that I've come back to it, I found it really draining. Like, in the evening, I love doing it, but both mornings, I've kind of woken up and just been like, I didn't even like want to talk to anyone. I was just kind of like, oh, wow, I feel shattered. So I haven't kind of like, this sounds so pathetic, but I haven't quite had the mental energy to like open all of my social media apps the last couple of days. I've just been like, just do lunch, do some drawing, have some dinner and see if I feel like streaming. But don't worry, you're on my radar, mate. This has got new mechanics that does make it look better. Oh, it's on that! See, he's been tickled. Nathan wants it. On the words that are blind to people. No, but like, yeah, I've got you lined up, mate. I've still got WhatsApp on my phone. I didn't take it off or anything. Okay, minor complaint. Nobody's going to understand why I don't like this. There is a YouTube channel I follow where some guy has some octopuses. Octopi? Actually, I think legally it's octopuses. And they're each about this big, right? And he titles these videos like you're going to see some real good octopus stuff. He's like, my octopus was angry at me because it's feeding time. Watch my octopus be really intelligent. And every single time he's just sticking one hand in the tank and filming with his phone. And the octopus is never as good as he's making it out to be. Like, he was like, oh, watch how this, like, she's going to get the fish. And he put a bit of fish in a jar. And he's like, she'll work out how to get the jar out. And he screws the lid in the jar. And then he unscrews the lid a bit before he puts it in. And he's like, look how smart she is. And the octopus is not unscrewing the lid. It's just pulling the lid off because he's loosened it. And I'm like, this guy's got millions of views. I fucking hate him. And he talks about how intelligent the octopuses are. And literally what you're seeing on screen is not what he's saying is happening. And it's like, fucking, hate that guy. Major complaint. Can you play RE1? At almost 2 hours into your short stream. No, we are. Game trailers and then RE1. I told her I'm about to... I told her there's literally 30 minutes left in RE1. And we're doing that tonight. And I'm excited. I can send the anime pics on Twitter instead. Your most common 2 routes of talking to me are WhatsApp and Twitter on my alt account. Use either, mate. I'm always happy to hear from you.
I keep having the same dream. A horrible dream.
This is an interview with my moderators. Right here. What's it like being a moderator for Mikey Mega Mega? Does he ever do stuff that he says? Is each of his live streams different? Or is it an endless cycle of promises that never happen?
Keep having the same dream.
That's Izzy right there.
Horrible dream.
That's Great White Kitty.
Where monsters invade our world.
Swag, how you doing, man?
A powerful being
How's life, dude?
falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream?
It's just
My only
fantasy.
hope lies with you.
A hero's journey. To moderate Mikey Mega Mega.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds.
Okay. Now that has stolen my design idea. I've been working with a design idea that looks like this for a very long time, and they've reached over into my brain and stolen that. I was thinking about maybe eventually drawing something like that, and they nicked it.
We will travel across worlds, leap 3 dimensions together. I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled.
Is that oh, is this Optimus Prime's voice actor? Have you considered suing? I'm going to be like, hey, I left my aura here. You took my place.
Let me
DMCA him.
The blade in your hand.
I'll have to make a limited company before I can do DMCAs. I got out before the trauma bond formed. Bill was Bill, you've moderated my live stream for what, 2 hours, I think? You dipped your toes in, you got a taste, and you were just like, never again. Never again.
Your power, Arena.
No, the one before looked 15-esque. What did you call it? The Tides of something? Lost Souls Aside. This looks a bit... I don't know. I don't know about that one. What is it like modding for Mikey? Mod takes long dragons.
It always comes back to this.
Hi, I'm a mod for Mikey streams. Oh hi, you just caught me moderating for Mikey Mega Mega. Sorry. Is that dust or a hole? Oh! I think I can't wear this t-shirt anymore on stream. I've just found a hole in my shirt. Sorry, I know I said this before, and I will say it again. And by the way, Ayatollah, this actor is in Midnight Mass. Rahul Kohli is an absolute lad. Sometimes he's on somebody else's Twitch streams. I think he's dating a streamer, I'm not sure. And he used to be on Twitter, but he deleted his account. And the more I see Rahul Kohli do stuff, the more I like him. He's so good.
This choice.
Oh, you're aware, sorry. Tides of Annihilation. I love that. I love this with that sound effect. It reminds me of Annihilation. It makes me think of cosmic horror. There's something so odd about that noise.
Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. Then everything begins again.
Wasn't there another space game at the launch of the PS5 where a lady goes in space in a spacesuit with a gun and everything dies and everything repeats again? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
But after every death,
Would Smash.
I
Returnal.
always come back stronger.
I mean, this
know
looks
that you are here,
fucking awesome.
and I will find you.
That's a great shot. Oh, this is the same universe as Returnal. Rejutsu. Rejutsu. Oh, it's Return DLC. Brewmaster, won't it? Come back stronger. Don't come back at all. That's my technique. I'm live 6 days a week.
That's insane. It's you.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
But look at this, everybody. I don't know how often you see Rahul walk.
Oh,
Obviously, if you're seeing him
that's literally him watching the trailer.
It's so obviously just you walking. This walk. It's so Rahul. Like, you know how I saw you at the airport the other day and I was like, Rahul, that...
Oh, so is he friends with this? I don't know if he's dating her or if they're mates or something. So he knows Charolanazard? Does anybody know this streamer, Charolanazard? Anyway, that's the perfect link, Brewmaster. Anyway, sorry. But I'm blue, and I've got giant whatsits. I think they're dating. Got my window open, I'm smelling smells. Okay, so far, 8 out of 10 of all of these games look amazing.
Break free. Become unbound from the laws that govern reality.
That's quite a lovely shot for quite a bassy voice.
Govern reality.
Enjoy the Candy Crush saga!
Of time once again.
She's an Australian. Oh, get well soon.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine.
That's, Ayatollah, do you recognise this? That's, Akihabara, isn't it? That's the square that goes round by the station.
The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark
She's the
on a
dickhead that posted a drawing and tried to pass it as her own. What? She tried to pass off somebody else's artwork as her own. Can I just remind you guys, you won't remember this, so I'm going to remind you and moan. There is a Indian actress in the world of Bollywood. She's very famous. And don't ask me who she is. And she posted on her Instagram one of my old drawings and said that her brother drew it. So I'm assuming one of her brothers was like, oh, I drew that. He's like just ripped off one of my drawings and was like, I drew this. And then she posted it on her Instagram and it got 600,000 likes. Because those Bollywood people don't mess around. They're very popular. 600,000 likes. It was like, look at this, my brother drew it. If you know, you know. And it was a picture I did a billion years ago of Naruto, but a female version. And I was just like, fucking hell. I was like, I will never get that kind of traction with my own artwork. Oh man, fucking hell. I had to DMCA her. I had to fill out a form and get it removed. It's like, fucking hell. The likes are going to all the right places. Frankly, I think her brother did draw it.
Seize the future.
Yeah, I could have been big in Bollywood, but nope.
Together.
600. I've still, because I screenshotted it. I was like, I can't believe that. That's insane. And I thought I was angry at Deity Microphones for ripping off my content, but that's something else. Yeah, a microphone company once ripped off my one of my YouTube compilations for their online advertising for their microphone products. I don't even use their products. They were cunts. Mikey, did you steal her brother's art style? Yeah. You want a Sekiro drawing? It was a Sekiro drawing that she said she'd drawn.
Look, I don't mean to be
Fuck
rude.
that shit. I told her, is this what you wanted to play?
I really don't do small talk.
Nice to meet you too. So you want to go through more of your crazy stories? My crazy stories? But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust.
Well, I kind of need yours.
2, 1, go! I took inspiration.
Oh, in-game
from
split
when me
screen.
and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh,
No, I don't
We
think I
got
want to play this, to be perfectly honest.
Follow my lead. Are you for real, Zoe? I wrote it when I was a kid. What sort of devil child were you?
Hands above your head.
What now? Ah! I did not sign up for this. Brace yourself, Zoe!
You just bought this. Reminds you of Tron. It's coming in 2025, Fenrir. I'll watch another stream and play that and I'll see what I think. That trailer made it look worse than it is. I thought it was a game where you turned into pigs and you farted out your bottoms. I must have been thinking of a completely different game. Oh, this is good. Is there another Mario Kart coming out with the new Switch? Oh, that's cool. Sonic does really cool moves. I honestly do not know if I'm being ironic anymore when I talk about Sonic games. I honestly can't tell. I don't need to turn into a pig to do that. Jake's delivery service. How you doing, Jake? We're just catching up on some trailers. Hi, Mikey. I would have watched the other days, but I was sleeping. Tim, know your goddamn business. Lovely to see you again, man. No worries, dude. You know how I play it on my streams. Lovely to see you guys when you turn up. And you never have to if you can't or don't want to. Never expected, always welcome. Damn, you can do 360s with the car? Knuckles, Sonic, Dark Sonic. There was a white robot Sonic. Is he still around? Dr. Robotnik. Tails. What? Sorry, who's green Sonic? Did you guys see a green one? Who's that guy? Oh, that's a bird. Oh, that's a parrot. It's a Stormlight chicken. Never mind, it's a parrot. My birthday was on the 1st of March. Oh, shit! Sorry, there should be a... There we go. Yo, happy birthday, man. I hope you had a lovely time. Tim, happy birthday. Nice to see you again, dude. Damn. Right, Tim. That's Jet. They're not even vegan.
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
Oh, what does that mean?
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in.
Is this Death Stranding? Hell is Us. Oh, this is a different game. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna... I can't watch the Death Stranding 2 trailer because I don't want spoilers.
I felt the connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off.
Sonic never lived up to the awesome character designs.
They're gone.
Choose your next one.
Wasn't great, I got pretty sick. Oh mate, you and me both. I've been a bit poorly recently. Look at that neck. God, that's what I'm heading towards. I do need to pick up those dumbbells, don't I? I'm going to be this guy soon. This is like Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 if it was played by me in 10 years.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred and lots of it. Impossible.
That kid was a bit Harry Potter. He was very cute.
We must continue.
The boy who lived.
We've begun to uncover.
Wasn't that Neville in the end? This looks like the kind of atmospheric thing that I would love. Except when you actually play it, it's just a hack and slash gameplay game where the universe building is so fascinating, but the experience of playing it is so mid. That's my... I hope I'm wrong, but that's the impression I get. This game doesn't have linear storytelling. You go where you want, discover what you discover, and then you can finish the game with some missing story plot. I was just typing this This is the setting I hate. You like a bit more drive, don't you? A bit more I don't mind open world as long as it's not too premature. The big thing that got me realizing that was Final Fantasy 15. That needed to be way more focused for at least 4 hours of gameplay before it opened up. Because it literally just starts open world and you're like, I can do whatever I want, which means I don't have to do anything.
Tires are out. Proceeding on foot.
Is this GTA 6?
I'm coming to you now. The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
I just finished playing Assassin's Creed 2 after years. Oh shit, we haven't finished Assassin's Creed 1. I'm also playing Assassin's Creed 1. And when's Black Ninja coming out? What did you call it? Black Shadows? Fuck. Anyway, I just finished playing Assassin's Creed 2 after years. I ended up having 300,000 in money at the end. I was still stealing from the corpses. Bill, you can take the child out of poverty, but you can never take the poverty out of the child. Damn. My mum had to explain to me in detail once when I was a little kid that you're not allowed to reach into the pond at the garden centre and take out the money. I'd be like, Mum, can we do this? Can we have that? She'd be like, no, you can't afford it. We can't afford that. She was like, I barely sorted out your shopping. And I'd be like, okay. And then we went to the garden centre. I was like, there's loads of money down there. And I was like, look, I'll just go in and get the money. And she was like, you will not reach into... She got really upset. Because she used to, like, obviously hate it if I showed her up in public. You will not reach into that water. But I was like, but people have left for money there. I couldn't understand it when I was a kid. I might have been on the spectrum. I probably wasn't. GTA 6 is never going to come. It's one of those memes. Lek, how you doing, Lek? Nice to see you, dude. Oh, this looks good. What's this? Star Wars? Supermassive Wars. Is this an alien game?
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to
This looks very Promethean, doesn't it?
inspect the hull damage first.
Oh, Starship Citizen? Alien?
What is that?
You feeling alright? My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
Lord have mercy.
This looks like it would be a really good film, more than a game.
Julius knows more about this substance than he's letting on. We can't take any chances with him.
We need to watch a video that reminds me of the plot to... What is that game that's set in the future and it's like a whole thing about the philosophy of being? It's like the nature of the mind and metaphysics and the idea of like copying yourself. And it was set underwater and you have to fix all the stuff to let humanity go off in the virtual spaceship. And it was just really good. Dead Space sequel. This looks like it would be a really good film.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's
cellular regeneration.
It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult.
It's very Annihilation as well. Oh no, not Annihilation. I mean, this is very Annihilation at the end of Annihilation. What is that Russian space movie based on the Russian book about the space movie? And then they remade the space movie with the guy from Ocean's 11. Not Subnautica, not Luigi's Mansion. Weird that you're not a million miles off by saying Luigi's Mansion, by the way, Kid Ludens. If you said Luigi's Mansion 3, that is. Not The Matrix. Not Bio... I really want to play Bioshock. It looks arse. They're trying to sell so much tension, but it's not showed us what for. But the thing is, Ayatollah, is it hints... There's that period where all the movies that were coming out were movies set in space, where something weird was happening, And it was always like you were dealing with a protagonist and then dealing with a protagonist remembering their past. Solaris? Am I thinking of Solaris? Is Solaris a film about people going into space to find out what was happening with the space station that went quiet? Because the people on the spaceship that went quiet were getting what they wanted because there was an entity that was making what they wanted. And it was really fascinating because George Clooney misses his dead girlfriend or something. So she's there and the entity makes them real. So she becomes self-aware that she's not his girlfriend and that she's a projection of the entity, but she's doing it through the framework of still being his girlfriend and wanting to help him. And it's like a massive emotional like headfuck. That's what this sort of reminds me of.
Out there.
Damn, we need to put that in Discord. I'm off to bed. Have a good one, man. Oh, is that why you were bitching about RE1? Because we were getting a bit late. Oh, no worries, dude. I'll play RE1 tomorrow if you like. We're just having a short stream. We could do RE1 tomorrow after some artwork. Directive 8020. It's got that lady who was she plays Miss Marvel, doesn't she? In the other universe. Passengers. Passengers is another emotional headfuck one, is he? Damn, I haven't thought of Passengers in a million years. I have to wait 6 months. Yeah, Brewmaster. That's Fenrir hates this game. This is the one game the whole night that Fenrir's be like, fuck that one, I don't like that. Set in 80-20. Fenrir's not about that life. Damn. Anyway, Borderlands 4. Have you seen Pandorum? Bill, is Pandorum a movie which is like, what if Subnautica happened, but you were stuck on the inside of the ship instead of on the outside? Is that, am I thinking the right one? I don't want to say any spoilers. We won't get another dookie. I've never played any Borderlands games. I did actually. I played a tiny bit of Borderlands 2 once with Nagy a million years ago. I didn't really take to it, to be honest. However, I tend not, in my experience so far, I tend not to super enjoy multiplayer games if the person I'm playing with already knows the game really well. I can play multiplayer games with other people if we're both playing for the first time and I enjoy it. But if I play a game with someone else and they're spending that time explaining to me how the game works, I actually don't enjoy the game. I'm just like, oh, we done.
I have these gaps inside my head.
Sound like it's a 10-minute window. You made it.
Has anybody seen a TV show? Who is the actress that is not Sandra Bullock? It's the actress that is Pretty Woman. Do you remember when she gets Pretty Woman? She reaches for the necklace and he shuts the box and she goes, oh, ha, ha, ha. It's the one from Pretty Woman, and she's working for a company that's trialing a new drug for people coming back from the war. And so, like, they're feeding this drug to a load of, like, military guys. And then it's all kind of really weird because they don't even know, because they have to sign, like, a big NDA. They don't even know where they are or what's going on. And it messes up with their perception. And then at the very end, like, basically, like, they fuck over these guys. Julia Roberts. Fenrir. I'm sorry that I'm not respecting 2025 as much as you would want me to, and I feel that energy. I understand, but go and get yourself a can of Coke. Julia Roberts is like, she's working for the company that's administering the drug, and they kind of fuck over these soldiers. And then, like, It's very much a, oh, poor me, I ruined somebody else's life, aren't I upset, sort of thing. And then at the end, it's all about the guy, because he used to like nudge the knives and forks whenever they talked at dinner. And then like she fucks up this guy's memory, but when she talks to him later, he still moves the knife and the fork a little bit at the very end. And it's like really upsetting. I just got that memory of this. Does anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? It's a TV series. Only one season.
Leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening?
Why am I drawn to this?
All I know is
yeah, this looks interesting.
Of my story.
I'm interested in this. Homecoming. Look, I'm so sorry to keep stopping, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm going to make you guys watch Star Trek live on Twitch. I'm going to make you guys watch Lost. I'm going to make you guys watch Buffy, depending on if we're allowed. And I'm going to make you guys watch Fringe. Fringe is my boy. Also, I'm going to make you guys watch Space Above and Beyond, which only 2 people in chat have ever heard of. We're going to be... I've got internet now, guys. I've got internet.
I'll cover you. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Benvo, great question. Adorable, you're so gorgeous. I love Fringe. John Noble's such a good actor. Is he the dad, or is he the one from the lake? This game is going to be arse. Honestly, like, I mean, I've said this before. What does it for me is like an interesting narrative and a story that like makes me curious. And a lot of these trailers look like they've got stories that are going to make me really, really curious. Even if they are doing a lot of tired tropes, I'm still kind of here for it.
More than a weapon, it is the soul of a shinobi.
Damn! Did anybody play Shinobi on the Game Gear? What a game! John Noble's the dad. Yeah, so the reason why I'm looking forward to it is I never watched season 4.
Soaring where others would not dare.
Yeah, man, Shinobi game. This looks interesting.
Striking with lethal precision.
I'm playing this. Did anybody remember? Because you start off in Shinobi on a Game Gear in the middle of traffic and you're jumping over cars. And when you slash people, like, I'm having a genuine flashback here. It like went and like destroyed the characters. But when you have a yellow ninja, he had some weird charge up cricket fireball technique, where it's like. Does anybody remember that? And then I think the green ninja threw bombs. I think. Was there a ninja that could walk on a ceiling? Damn. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at Shinobi. Art of Vengeance.
Each weapon a tool, each tool a part of the whole.
We're also gonna replay Sekiro.
This is the mastery of Shinobi.
2D Ninja Gaiden's also coming back. It looks sick. I thought a Ninja Gaiden game just came out. I thought, in fact, you were recommending it.
The legend continues.
Oh, does he turn into a monkey at the end? I'm carving a kunai. So, for my Fremen cosplay, I think I'm going to need to cut a knife out of a white cutting board to make it look like a Chris knife. However, there's a certain UK law about making a knife that can go through a metal detector. You can actually get a lot of years in prison just for owning one. But I might make a giant nylon Shai Hulud tooth. I think I've got a Dremel multi-tool somewhere. Or an off-brand one. What the fuck is this? Remake of Ninja Gaiden came out, but a new 2D Ninja Gaiden in the style. Oh. Have you played Katana Zero? No, Flipping Ball. Was that any good? That was the roguelike jump slash one, wasn't it? That's on my list. Don't worry, guys. You don't actually have to look at this. But if you're ever really bored, I think that might be on my game plan.
I've selected
Oh, it's Monster
as a
Hunter.
lead hunter for this expedition.
It's not much
I've got
of
some
a
off-brand
lead,
Dremels
but
as
it's the
well.
best one we've
Adorable
got.
for your
We're gonna
woodworking.
sit and cry or get up and help. Yeah, let's do it.
My vote is to save as many lives.
Are you
as
guys?
possible.
Oh wow, she's gorgeous.
I had no idea just how big the world
I know a lot
is.
of you guys are enjoying. Obviously, that's a really cool character in the background. Are you guys still having fun with Monster Hunter? I think if you love it, you love it.
Not much of a lead.
Does that guy look like Better Call Saul, or am I having like a? That looks like if Better Call Saul was a Final Fantasy character.
It's not much of a lead, but it's the best one we've got. You're gonna sit and cry or get up and help. Yeah, let's do it.
Monster Hunter's
My
great.
vote is to save as many lives
I don't
as
have the
possible.
hardware.
I had no idea just how big the world is.
No, just for fun. Oh yeah. You got it on vibrate.
Any Rathalos I've ever seen.
Adorable keeps carving dildos. They're really smooth and well polished. You can't leave them out. You might have guests. Yeah, it's so weird. I can't fault Monster Hunter at all. Everything looks fantastic. I love the creatures. I love the idea of the game on paper. And yeah, I'm just like, oh, I just... Alright, mate. I just can't make myself love it. I carved a busty woman with a cursed head. There's an easy... Phil, sit back down, mate. It's Army. Thanks for chilling, dude. The Tommy's like, I've got to go off and do 20,000 DPS in a single 30-second strike of 1,000,000 slashes. It's endless zone 0. The thing about Monster Hunter is a real game starts after you finish the story. It then becomes a sandbox of even more monsters and high-ranked DLCs. Damn. JG. It's just a lot of fun. There's a little bit less to do compared to the older titles. The updates are coming though. Bob Odenkirk would look cooler than that. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy, isn't he? Ooh, this is... I don't like this. So, in one of my houses with my flatmates in London, we had mice. And my mate left out a mousetrap, and the next morning I came down in the kitchen, and the mouse had obviously gone for the cheese, but not gone very deep. And the mousetrap had happened, and the trap had come down about halfway up the mouse's nose. And so the mouse in the morning, and like I'd just woken up, but the mouse was just sitting there in shock, and it had obviously just been sitting there all night, and it was still alive, and it was just missing the front part of its face. And this looks like a lion that's been caught in the same mousetrap. It has just reminded me of one of the worst things I'd ever seen before breakfast. Probably shouldn't have shared that story, should I? I'm so sorry. There's not a single monster that isn't fuckable. Izzy's coming in with a completely different energy. Mikey's comparing a mouse in his house to the Dogishima. In terms of appearance, they were very similar. The best bit is when you and your friends go munting, I like to call it, shorthand for monster hunting. So that's it. I played the one on the Switch with the Hot Twins. And I was like, this is all right. And then I had a few games where like 4 of you played online with me. And then we went out and we did a big hunt. And I kind of like was faffing around gathering moss. But you guys like went and did the hunt together. And then I caught up and it was fun. And that was really cool because you guys did all the hard work. And we were just smashing big monsters. But then the moment that was over, I was just like, oh, I'm not having fun. This is that annoying map on Marvel Rivals. I don't like it. Cognito hazards. Keep all of your cognitive hazards to yourself. I like the use of that term. Adorable. There's a lot of Hokage energy. Izzy comes in like that. Mikey has a little rat under his beanie that helps him draw like in Ratatouille. I like that. I like that a lot. He's tucked in this little area at the back. He's pedaling like a bicycle that's like got a little treadmill into my brain. This looks like a game that Limberlin might like. Monster Hunter is the best experience when you play with friends. Yeah, I bet. This is claymation. Is it really though? Midnight Walk. One sec. Claymation adventure. Handcrafted with real clay and animated in a stop motion style. Okay, so it is real clay, but it's obviously they've computed it more than they've really stop motioned it. Because stop motion is like a just an untenable art form, with the exception of Wallace and Gromit. Do you want to know the best bad guy design in the world? One of my favourite bad guy designs ever is that penguin from Wallace and Gromit. Like, pure evil behind those beady black eyes. Is this game recommendations? Oh dare, so there's a whole load of game trailers came out last week whilst I was off. So I'm just catching up. I'm just having a little catch up on the mediums that we might enjoy together on stream. Tim Burton stop motion. Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a banger. Absolute banger. As people will always say, I know you've heard it before, not actually a Tim Burton movie. He didn't direct it at least. He was involved, but he didn't direct it. Is this MOBA? Oh, Fenrir, you gotta go. Fenrir, have a lovely evening. I mean, I've been sitting here waiting for Pirate Yakuza to turn up the whole time. Send me lurk. Have a good one, dude. I've been giving Fenrir a lot of flack because I think I'm hilarious recently. But Fenrir, you're an absolute lad. Cheers for vibing, mate. I was telling you to watch it in January.
If you're looking for games to play,
you dare!
I suggest trying out The No Existence End of You and Me. Philosophical web novel. Not really stream material, but if you like deep thinking, you'd enjoy it.
Okay, bear with me because like that message turns up nowhere. Can you say the name again? Philosophical web novel. Dude, thank you very much for the $1. If you're going to donate $1 when you give me an idea, I will put it in my notepad files. I mean, I'll put it in my notepad files anyway, but... Sorry, what was that name again? The No Existence of You and Me. Damn, okay. Oh, is it anime style? Sorry, one sec, guys. Hey, thank you for the suggestion. There's 3 older games that I have to start playing or series because new games are coming out. So we're going to wrap up Resident Evil 1 real quick, but then I need to start playing the Doom series, GTA 5, and Death Stranding 1. So we've got quite a lot on our plate ASAP. We're almost finished Assassin's Creed 1 in time for... Am I going to play that game? We're going to be very busy. I'm gonna finish writing a couple of things before I switch to the new computer, get that set up. Yeah, Tim, go for it. Like this current PC, I'm so glad I moved everything off it onto the gaming PC. Because I was running Nikkei earlier and it was killing the stream. It was just like, something is just absolutely fucked with my computer. My GPU isn't taking on any of the workload anymore. Mikey, you stream twice a year. Don't, Kidloons. I get this shit from Ayatollah all the time. How are you going to finish all of these giant games? By streaming slightly more regularly. By streaming slightly more regularly, we will have great fun together live on twitch.tv/Mikey Mega Mega attacking said video game franchises. This is pretty. That's weird. It's called wall running. I hate wall run. When it comes to FPS games, I do not like wall running as a mechanic. I don't know why. It just does not do it for me.
How do you feel? Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
GTA 5 is really long. It'll be 2026.
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan,
We'll just smash the main game.
you must retrieve
I won't do all the side quests.
architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt.
This looks perfectly safe.
We walk demands the extreme.
Like a kind of safe version of Cyber Doom. Metal Eden. Yeah. It reminds me of something else, but I can't put my finger on it. Wall running in Prince of Persia, Warrior Within was good. Ah, but that was third person, right? Oh, it's my boys! Oh! He's the guy from the Pirate Yakuza. He's in Dave the Diver. Oh, let's go. It's got a side-scrolling beat 'em up. Oh, all right, damn. Okay, Dave. Okay, Dave. Damn. Mediocre. Thank you very much. What was his name again? Bring back my property, and I will sing for you in the gates of Valhalla itself. I will go and jump on this bus.
However,
I fell over. Mediocre.
With the help of the demons, he rose from the dead.
Why does Sushi Guy look like Samuel L. Jackson? Yeah, he's dope.
Who did this?
Is this a remaster of an old game?
I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself.
That's the game that Nikkei collabed with. Nikkei collabed with Dave the Diver or Pirate Yakuza? Wait. Main game's really long. Oh, it is? Minimum 32 hours for the main game. Well, that's fine. We'll do that then. If I stream for 1 week, 5 days, 8-hour streams, we'll get in 6 hours of gameplay on an 8-hour stream. I do a lot of talking. 2 6s are 12, 24, 30, plus 2. I just got to get some drawing done. No, we could... There's zero chance you could do that. I could go live tomorrow, for all you know. No, I mean, I'm not. Oh, we could do a... I mean, no, I've got to do that drawing. I've got to do some drawing. We could go live tomorrow.
Wouldn't it be great to live in a time of peace?
You see?
I will never be defeated.
Does anybody remember the Animatrix? I don't know why, but that angle coming in on this rooftop, just like this, in this slightly stylized look. Does anybody remember one of the Animatrix shorts? And it was animated by the team that did Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, where they're just running over the rooftops. And then there's like and it's very like visually meta, and there's like an infinite hallway and stuff. Yes, I own it. It's so good. Yeah. So this is a thing, Kidloons. I think like the Animatrix opens with the one that's like the show-off one, where it's completely CG 3D, and it looks like it's so like it's the one that's the most dated. It looks like Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. So you kind of just like, oh man, they were trying so hard back then. They thought this was really cool. And so I can't remember what it is, but she does a funny dive in a thing, and all the weight and all the movements are kind of wrong. And you're just like, oh god, they're really wanking themselves off. And you're like, okay, the Animatrix, well, here we are. And then the next one is the second Renaissance. And it just covers the timeline of robots to robots. And it's just like nightmare fuel. And it's just so fucking good. And then this is in one of them, and it blew my mind. And then I think there's one with the runner, which is like really emotional. Because he's pushing himself beyond Matrix-based awareness by trying to like push himself through the running, and it's like it's kind of really sad, and it looks like it happens in a slightly different like edition of the Matrix, like an earlier one. And then you get to the end where people are forcing robots to have drug-induced cyber dreams, where the robots learn to love the people and defend them against other robots, and it is the weirdest fucking experience in the world. I saw a clip of those two fighting on a roof, and I spent ages trying to find out what it was, and then I found out that it was the Animatrix. It's outstanding. Yeah, I mean, like I've said this before, and I'll say it again right now. The Matrix is in my top 10 best films of all time. It is a not just a good film; it is a great film. The Matrix Reloaded is in my top 10 action films of all time. Obviously, it's not as good. However, like everything at that time, they did the games, they did the integration, they did the Animatrix. They had all the money in the world because of the first film. Yeah, the Animatrix was really, really something. The Matrix 4 is not in your top 10. That's weird. It's not in mine either. I miss getting weird and original ideas like that. Kid Ludens, have you watched the there's another series of animated shorts. I think it's called Memories. Does anybody know about Memories? I think there was one where this guy goes to a place and all the robots are breaking down, and then there's a guy in space and there's a deserted ship full of ghost memories. And then there's a dude who smells I was just about to say, there's a guy who smells really bad. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. They just don't make animated short compendiums anymore, do they? I haven't seen that kind of stuff happen in media for so long. And I guess it's because, like, media is so different now, and how people make animation has changed so much. But, like, it doesn't have the same value. Memories, something in the moonlight. Maybe when the guy goes on the spaceship? Maybe. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? The loathsome dung eater. Rinston, we're not playing Elden Ring. Anyway, long story short, The Matrix Reloaded. I'm gonna do a little talk on stream for a YouTube video about just things I like in films. And one of those episodes, I'm gonna talk about the music in The Matrix Reloaded, specifically for like the motorway sequence and just why I think it's so special.
You see, I will never be defeated.
I'm also going to talk about the first Matrix movie from start to finish. Look at those nipples. You could plug a electrical appliance into those nipples. Fucking hell. Look, that's the face you'd make when you do it.
Tis the greatest swordsman of all demons. Anga!
I don't know anything about this series or anything about this game or this remake. This guy is 100% my favorite character in this entire... In Onimusha. In the Onimusha universe, this is my favorite character. Reminds you of Metin 2. Miko, what's Metin 2? That's my second favourite character. That's me. That's literally me when I take off my beanie.
I'll show you what nasty means.
You can charge a smart car on him, yeah.
Transmission to stop.
I like a lot about anime because there's so many different genres and stories. You can almost find anything you've searched. Well, that's the thing, Kid Ludens. It's like, I remember, like, especially my kids who were... My kids? Especially my mates when we were kids. None of them were as weeby as me, except for a couple of us. So they weren't, like, getting the manga videos like me and my mates were. So they were just like, anime is a particular thing. They're like, anime is boil in the bag perversion with some sword slashing. And it's like, no, it's just a medium. It's literally just a medium. So yeah, the whole world's in there. Secret families, single and available live streamer, eligible bachelor, Mikey Mega. Let's slip his secret family. No. Remember, ladies, donate to me to get a date. Donate for dates. I'm available.
I'm here to give you an exclusive first look in the future of the WWE 2K franchise.
It's an MMORPG popular in Poland and the Eastern EU. Miko, have you played Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl?
With the island, players enter an online environment filled with WWE-themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops with up to 50 other players.
Now, I know classic WWE and classic wrestling because I watch OSW Review, Old School Wrestling Review. They're these three Irish guys with a very popular YouTube channel, and they literally start from the beginning of the Hogan era in the 80s or the late 70s and work their way through different like story arcs and all this sort of stuff. So it's a bit haphazard all over the place, but I've got a very like spotty memory of certain things. However, I'm not up to date because I don't watch wrestling. I just watch this show about wrestling because they go kayfabe and then behind the scenes, it's fascinating. That's my long way of saying I like Rhea Ripley. How is Rhea Ripley doing in the world of wrestling? Is her collarbone fixed? I also like the other lady who's like the goddess. Who's the wrestling lady? She's a black lady with the most incredible physique you've ever seen in your life. And she's also like top 5 or something. I like her and I like Rhea.
At a time. The island also offers deep customization.
I want a refund. I never got my date. Actually, technically I did. Izzy, you did get your date. Don't tell Taven. I took you to the pier and like, so in my head, going to Brighton Pier is a good idea. In reality, I might be a bit out of touch. I took Izzy on a Seymour Skinner date. We went to Brighton Pier and it was a shithole and it was really rusty and they had some really rusty rides that looked like they were going to be Final Destination. And then like everything was closed and then we ate fish and chips in the rain. Great date. Great date.
Superstars like
John Cena turned heel. Oh shit, do you know what? I heard about that. I heard that John Cena turned heel and then there was a few memes. That is really, really weird. I don't know what to make of that. Brighton Pier is the theme park from Silent Hill 3.
The island is not just an addition, it's a bold step.
That day's a core memory. I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
For me too, mate. That was like a crash course on going out the house and actually trying to like keep someone happy for a bit. Interact with another human being for a whole day. Oh shit. Be like me, don't give a turd. I'm still happy to hear about it because there's a few people that like I know who like still vibe it. So I'd like to be able to like at least follow a conversation about it. That's interesting. What's this? This is that game where you have to click with your mouse. You have to follow the shapes whilst music plays, and you click the ball, and you have to move the ball in the slots, and they keep appearing and disappearing. You have to keep your score up. This is that on super hard mode. John Cena's like 80. Oh, The Undertaker. Yeah, the Undertaker is like, yeah. I mean, he's mostly just sits down and does his podcast now, doesn't he?
Where do you think doors have eyes?
I watched a random video, and it's about the time when like he had to do different stuff and stay in character. Like he got really hurt in the middle of a fight and just had to like roll with it. And then like, wasn't there one where they messed up the pyrotechnics and they did somebody else's pyrotechnics in his entrance? So he's standing there and he's literally standing on a pyrotechnic that just sets him on fire. Just throws up a giant flame on him and he just has to step through it and not break character. No creation without destruction, because destruction is by no means an end, but a beginning of something beyond. All human life is finite. I never played it, but didn't a game come out about 5 years ago where you're going through somebody's old watercolor art book to put their life together? Aging is horrible, but not aging is worse. Kid Ludens, are you an immortal? Getting old is a blessing, really. Yeah, it's got to stop sometime. Somebody told me it would be this forever. I'd top myself. So much I enjoy streaming with you guys.
Atmospheric, architectural adventure.
Jade Cargill, Okra Oba. Okra, I love you for being a lurker. But the times when you do decide to type in my chat, it's nothing but 100% win. Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. I don't know what they're doing, but I hope they're doing well. They're my favorites.
It's a game of strategy.
Oh.
It's a game of mystery.
But Mikey, you're a bottom. Stop labeling me.
I'll say that.
Bottom of the Twitch stream. Bottom of just chatting.
Many
fucking hell.
Secrets.
Dickheads in chat. I had no idea there was so many trailers, guys. I didn't realize this was going to take over the whole night. There's a random YouTuber I follow who always gives me updates, not me personally, but he makes his videos and it's always about a topic that makes you really sad or upset. Like he'll talk about the Sacklers from start to finish and the way they over-medicated America, or he'll talk about the NFT couple that stole all that money, or he'll talk about the shift in the plastics industry to basically make the world a worse place for more money. And so he was like, in this video, I've been getting a lot of feedback about my videos. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that I really like that you may not know. Now, it looks like this. This is the level of the graphics. In fact, this might literally be the game where basically it's a multiplayer game, a bit like, what's that? Okay, so what's that creepypasta, which is like a meta universe, and it's called like CCP or something, where there's loads of monsters and everybody makes these little fact sheets about these monster nightmares. Yeah, SCP Foundation. Thank you, Kid Ludens. It's a bit like that other game, which is a multiplayer game people play on Twitch, where you wear red hazmat suits and you have to go into an area together and avoid the monster and do stuff and then get out. Anyway, whatever that is, there's a game where you're in this kind of complex, which is like a giant shopping mall science structure with loads of levels and layers. And it's a multiplayer game where you have to gather and survive. And like you have to set up little mini bases, like, you know, in the middle of a cafeteria, because the whole thing's shut down because all the weird monster experiments escaped. And it looks like this kind of graphics, a little bit rougher, I think, a bit more pixely. But apparently it's like really well put together because it's not procedurally generated garbage. It's very specifically allows you to open up certain sections in a certain order as your team survives more. Lethal Company. Let me just give that a Google, because I was actually kind of like I want to see if I maybe get Chameleon S to play it with Ayatollah, maybe if someone else as well. Lethal Company. Yeah, this is it. This is it. So it doesn't look amazing, but apparently it's one of the better put together survival creepy games out there. And Kitty. And Kitty. Well, I didn't want to put words in her mouth. I didn't want to twist her arm. If you're ever wondering if you're a bottom or not, just remember who got to sleep on a brand new bed and who is in a sad mattress. I was being a good host. There is a difference between being a bottom in the bedroom and being kind enough to not make the young girl who's come round your house sleep on the sad floor mattress in the spare room. That's different. Oh, wait, you've already got it downloaded. What do you think of it? Has anybody played... By the way, Kid Ludens, thank you. You nailed it. Has anybody played Lethal Company then? What do you guys think?
Chance.
I love it. Oh, shit. Ooh, that's weird. I mean, this looks like Lethal Company, but better graphics.
There are surely beings in this universe far stranger than anything this facility has locked away. Things we can't even imagine.
Wait, is this by the same people? Just like a sequel? Oh, it got boring fairly quickly. Oh, really, Fen? Working on a video game must feel awful. Yeah, just ask Kid Ludens. Look what happened to him. Abiotic factor. All those years wondering if it'll turn out well. So, one of my favourite go-tos for that is Crowfall. Because it was the one that Dave Greco worked on. And, like... just this small team who didn't have a completely rigid structure of what they were building, and they were making like an MMORPG, and then they were trying to build a game into a massively MMORPG ecosphere, but they just like they weren't managing it, and they were overreaching what they could do with what they were making, and like the goalposts kept shifting, and then Dave like left, and you're just like, oh man. A tale as old as time. Yeah, so I mean, and I completely agree, like it must be a nightmare because you do all your market research for what game is really popular, what's going to work, what's going to trend, what are people playing, and you take that market research and then you put that into like a 5-year development pipeline where at the end of it, you're producing something that's then 5 years out of date, and you just hope that people still care about whatever that out of date idea was. That has genuinely got to be a giant headache. Watching the ecology of what popular video games are shift, like every day you see what's popular when you turn on your computer or get your phone out, and seeing that change whilst being locked into a 5-year pipeline for something you already have realised is out of date must be such a bad feeling. The thing about Lethal is the part that's fun is goofing around with your friends, but the game itself is pretty meh. Oh man, the guy in a YouTube video was selling it as a really well-paced experience. Wait, is this it?
The place is totally overrun.
Oh, this is a... Wait, oh, is this the same trailer again?
We might actually have a chance.
Sorry, I don't know how I replayed that. Oh, have we come to the end of the playlist? Okay, guys, we've watched every single one and we still didn't get to Fenrir's Ninjas. WWE, Blueprints. What was it called? Yakuza Ninja. Yakuza Pirate. Repo Man came out. That might do multiplayer? If you had to choose a survival deal, would you rather be trapped on an island with dinosaurs or zombies? To work out if you could last for 24 hours. And then after that 24 hours, any wish you want will be granted. So, despite the endless... Okay, so, Tim, if I had to choose between an island full of dinosaurs or an island full of zombies, assuming it's an island like Lost or something like that, are they zombies that walk around and shuffle, circa Zombie 2, the Italian Giallo stuff, or are they zombies circa the remake of Day of the Dead and 28 Days Later? Do they walk or do they sprint? That is the question, good sir, because the first Jurassic Park movie, which either Fenrir or Kid Ludens or Ayatollah doesn't like, I can't remember, but one of you doesn't appreciate it. The first Jurassic Park movie, when it's raining and the fat guy gets out the car and he's running around in the dark in the mud and the little dinosaurs all eat him, that put me off dinosaurs, mate. That put me off dinosaurs big time. So Tim, do they run or do they shuffle? Because if they shuffle, I'm going to go with zombies, and if they run, I'm going to have to choose dinosaurs. And I honestly don't know if I'd last 24 hours. Ayatollah said it was overrated. I love it. I knew I liked you, Kid Ludens. So this is the Yakuza series universe, except they've taken one of the characters and they've made him a pirate in the past. Are we going to play this? She reminds me of Scarlet from Final Fantasy VII. Oh, this is set in the current time. You should. Alright. Do you reckon this will be an okay introduction to the Yakuza universe for me? We'll do it. Oh, is he a bard? Start with 0. Yakuza in Hawaii. They've definitely done that on purpose. That's so tongue-in-cheek. There's always a popular show in America, but eventually they spin it off and there's like a Miami version and a Hawaii version. Damn, like a dragon, Hawaii. Quite cool. How much time do I have though? When does this come out? It'll feel like a fever dream if you start with Yakuza Pirate. Mandy, you absolute star, Mandy. How you doing, dude? So, start with... Sorry, I'm eating Malwam. So, start with Yakuza 0 to get into it. But when does this come out? There's another trailer. I think there was a longer one. 6 minutes, 5 months ago. 3 weeks ago. Is that the same one? That is the same one. Alright, what's this one then? Mikey, the turns have tabled. I'm having coffee and waking up. Mandy, I am honoured to offer you that gentle morning support. I hope you, Mo, dogs, all doing beautifully. Guys, go follow Tea with Mandy. She's one of my early morning safe space streamers. She's a super friendly, comfy streamer who plays all the latest games. She's super dope. And she's ideal when you're waking up with coffee. She's not all up in your face screaming, but she's really entertaining. I like Maddie. Cheers, Izzy. Just play the goofball fun. Fenrir, I think I will. I know the idea is be smart, but like I've said, we've got to do Doom, we've got to do Death Stranding, we've got to do GTA 5. We don't have much time. I completely forgot that the Assassin's Creed game is coming out. We have to wrap up Assassin's Creed 1. dive straight in with the goof. Fenrir, you're so patient with me in the year 2025 of our Lord Fenrir, with Marvel dubs, that I'm kind of in the mood for this. Mandy, I'm having great fun lurking along when you're playing. I love Monster Hunter on paper, and it's beautiful, but I've never quite found it, and I've given it a go twice. But I've really enjoyed cracking back in whilst you're back on Kingdom Come. Poor man. This game is a spin-off of the characters Majima Goro. You should play Zero first, because it's an amazing game, but it also introduces him as a character. Oh, damn. Are you playing Shadows? I know that's innocent when you're typing, Mandy, but I want you to know in this community that's a very loaded question. Nothing to do with the game, but to do with my ability to manage my timekeeping and my workload. We were playing the first Assassin's Creed on Steam. Like, you know, where did it all start, right? Play it where it begins. On Steam, because of a Windows update, that game is mental. Because, like, characters, like, bounce off the map. If you knock them down, they go through walls. It was glitchy, but fun glitchy. But it's soft locked to the final boss. And I still haven't wrapped it up. And I have to do so much drawing. I want to play it. Mikey, just say yes or no. I'm waking up with my coffee. I didn't say I had all the time in the world. Yeah, I get it. I know, you're a busy lady. So I'm still saying yes. I'm still saying yes to Shadows. What about you? You going to play it? Thank you. There's some weird stuff with it. I had to switch games. But I'll be back there eventually. You're enjoying the fun of it. There's some weird stuff. Oh. I don't know if... Mandy, I don't know if weird stuff is a kind of thing when you don't really want to expand on a topic, in which case ignore me. Or if you're basically saying, ask me what the weird stuff was, in which case, what's weird about it? But obviously, I don't like to pry. I'm just nosy. Okay, look. So look, we're bouncing between the fact that Kid Ludens has really good taste, but he's a dickhead. And Fenrir has really good taste, and he's one of my supportive moderators and one of my IRL mates. Have we come to a conclusion? Am I going to try Yakuza 0? Or are we going to dive straight into Yakuza Pirate? I need a consensus. Remember, Dune's coming out in May. This particular trailer's not fascinating. I'm going to be honest. I think it's mostly like, if you really care about these characters already, this is a good trailer to get you a feel for the story, but I'm sort of dipping out of it. Okay, guys, have we watched every single trailer that I've missed? What time is it? We're not going to play Resident Evil 1, are we? Okay, guys, we're going to move Resident Evil 1, because we've got like half an hour left in the game. We're going to move that to tomorrow or the day after so that Ayatollah can hang out for it. Because for some reason, Ayatollah really cares about that game, and I don't know why. Oh, there's some kind of viewership bug for you. It was really odd. I'm derailing your stream. Team and Mandy, it's sweet of you to say, but you can't derail a car crash. You know what I'm saying? It's sorry, you're driving up and you're just slowing down on the motorway, having a look at the wreckage because you're having your coffee in the morning. You can't derail what's gone. Hawaii would be an awful first Yakuza game. Sock in a Jar says no. Fenrir says the point is not for him to play a Yakuza game, it's to play a goofball insane game. So, Kid Ludens is locking me into the lore, whereas Fenrir wants to lock me into the experience. They're all silly. You're silly. Kid Ludens, you're moving to Portugal. Fenrir holds more weight than you do. We're just going to dive in and have fun. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. I can't remember what that feels like with you guys in chat. You're all so miserable. All right. Was there anything else then? There's a lot of games that look like they are Stellar Blade meets Elden Ring. That's what we've learned. Where's my a bit loud. I thought there was one for Silent Hill. We never saw that. Yeah, this Silent Hill one never came up in the list. Did we miss any others? Assassin's Creed Shadows never came up. Okay, there might be a different playlist. Oh yeah, and Death Stranding... Well, we're not looking at that one. No, we still haven't seen them all. Midnight Murder Club. Okay, wait, mate. So, like I keep talking about Midnight Mass, isn't Midnight Murder Club another one of those ones by the same guys? They made A Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, and then they did this one, and this was like the one that was aimed at kids. It was kind of the weakest of the lot. Or am I confused?
Welcome to the Midnight Murder Club. We operate.
This just came out.
Our membership.
Oh, this one's great.
We are the Shadows. But tonight, 6 new players will enter my mansion with nothing but a flashlight and a gun, fighting for a chance to join the Midnight Murder Club.
Oh, this is nothing to do with what I was thinking of. Yeah, Prab, thanks for the reminder. We're going to take a look.
Through the pitch black rooms of my mansion.
Oh, it's scary.
Every beam of light and every bump in the night will echo through the halls.
Oh, is this good?
My mansion holds many secrets, and learning them will help tip the odds in your favor.
Does guest pass? Does this, is this just talk, or does this mean that I could buy this game and then you guys don't have to buy it? You can just play with me? Question mark? Online?
And learning them will help tip the odds in your favor. Blind them with light, burn them with fire.
That was Midnight Club.
And ensnare them with traps.
Which one did you like the most, Mandy? I don't know if you're a big horror lady, but the Haunting of Hill House, like, got under my... The 2 particular episodes got under my skin. I remember watching it and I was like, a grown man on his own. I was screaming into my duvet at one of them. I was like, no! But by the time they got to the one of the kids, I was just kind of like, I appreciate it wasn't aimed at me. This feels like a really fun version of... Is it Man of Medellin or something? What are those series of games that's told like a story? Yes, Mikey, many mediums have narratives. Well done, be more specific. Where they're on a boat and then they go on a big boat and then there's zombies. But like, you could kind of accidentally kill your mates. Hill House was incredible, but I love so many of them. It gave me insomnia. Mandy, Hill House messed me up, Mandy. I was not okay. I was so like, and look, Mandy, I'm going to leave you alone. Go have your coffee. But like, so I don't believe in ghosts, and ghosts are the scariest thing in the world to me. I am terrified of ghosts, and I don't even believe in them. And the bit where like, because like, look, really simple thing. I've said this before. If there's zombies, you can shut the door. Ooh, there's zombies outside. Shut the door. There's crazy people. Ooh, shut the door. There's vampires. Don't let them in. Shut the door. Shut the window. But when it's a ghost, the ghost is like there, and like the ghost can be the door. So like the episode where all the doors are slamming all the time. Oh, I didn't like that, mate. I did not like that at all, man. That was really doing me up. Okay, that looked like fun. Let's look at Silent Hill. then the bent neck lady. Actually, should we talk about anything else? Okay, so looking forward to that. Wasn't Silent Hill F literally in my search results or something a minute ago? Do they have a hey, oh, thanks for the follow. Do they have another playlist? Or have I just oh, here we go. Shadows? Alright, let's look at this one first and then we'll look at Silent Hill. Yes. Nice cat. Yes.
We move unseen, shaping history.
She a nice cat? Yes. Likes to play?
Yes. Yes.
Against corruption.
We're just going to replay Sekiro. Sekiro is so beautiful. I've got to head off to therapy. I love you. Izzy, I love you so much, you gorgeous thing.
Deception.
I'm going to check you out on WhatsApp, mate. I'm going to look at your pictures. Thank you as ever. I'll see you on a Flipmore. Have a good day, dude.
A promise whispered.
I think this game is not kill by accident, but the goal is to kill. Oh, Semper, you do want to kill your mates in the dark. Alright. Alright.
From darkness, a new dawn.
If it's a game where I can buy it and then you guys get to play it as guests, then I'm totally down. I don't like stuff that's like a paywall for you lot if you're gonna willingly play with me. I need a friend. Okay, yep, we're probably gonna play that. Now, more importantly, what the heck is going on with Silent Hill F? Is F mean flower? Midnight Motor Club seems like Marco Polo in the dark of guns.
嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ず。
Fenrir, Great White Kitty, Chameleoness, Ayatollah. That's what they look like in real life. And I'm still the person, I'm still me. I'm on the outside of this niche group. They have Discord groups that I'm not allowed in. I'm on the outside of this. They're such a clique. My mods hate me. They don't talk to me. Silent Hill meets Fate. Dude, Senpai, I was just thinking of Fatal Frame. I watched Bork Basoup play that, I think, a couple years back. I'm the toad in the stream. You're the toad in my heart, mate. Eyes? Lauren, do you want to play Marvel Rivals in a minute? I'm sacking off Resident Evil till later. You got any whiskey? Oh, just standing still like that is horrible. Sorry to keep pausing, but anything that's like this. And by the way, we raided an art streamer called Art by Solaris the other day, and she's got a lot of her portfolio inspired by Annihilation. And as you know, I always like talking about Annihilation. And it has a load of imagery where there's flowers growing out of corpses, but they're growing weirdly, like they're what do you call warm? Oh fuck! What do you call the rocks? Oh Christ! What do you call the rocks in warm water? And you go snorkeling and you look at them and they're full of fish. I've just forgot the word. And they're living. Coral. Thank Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry, something just didn't happen in my head there. So it's growing weird, like coral and like a barrier reef and like anemone stuff. And that was all the imagery stuff I was trying to use with Melania for the Elden Ring artwork. anything where flowers are growing out of like a skeleton or stuff like that. I'm a sucker for that imagery. I love it. Fenrir's coming in with coral reefs. Fenrir's gonna unmod himself soon. The energy's been so bad the last few days. Fen, I can't help it, Fen. I'm kidding. Hibiki whiskey. Oh. Are you playing a horror game? Oh, no worries, dude. No worries. Next time. More jikan ga nai no yo. Sorry to keep pausing. Just reminded me again. Guys, what's that game that we're going to play that got released and then because it was made in like Taiwan, maybe? It had some slightly anti-Chinese sentiment on one of the in-game assets. And so Steam had to, like, for the sake of China market, Steam took it off immediately and they were never able to re-up it. And they had to eventually sell the game separately on their own website. And you're in like a flat that's a cult, but it's like you're discovering the past of what's happened. And it's like terrifying. Does anybody stop pausing? Well, I'm not that sorry. I love pausing. I find it elongates for pleasure. And the person. I'm a big teaser in the bedroom. Old teaser. Oh! This is literally my cooking. This is literally what I prepare before you don't see me stream for another month because I'm in bed violently ill. This is literally when I was up too early and I was cooking all that sweet potato and I undercooked all of it with all of the chicken and stuff. Oh, man. Elongates for pleasure. That's what I heard and I wish I could unhear. Elongates. Elon Musk's pen name is Elongates. His hit book for pleasure. Mate, it's at the top of the reading list. It's in all the newspapers, Bill. You need mods that can explain the things in your head so that you can't. Yeah. I do need people to fill the gaps in my brain, for sure. Beef stew or black pudding? Oh, actually, yeah. But, sorry, I mean black pudding, not chicken. It was black pudding that did me. That was the one that made me really ill. So what we're going to do, thank God he paused. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to play the original Silent Hill 2. That's why I've got my OG Xbox and that game. And we're going to play it completely fresh. No spoilers, nothing. And then off the back of it, we're then going to play the Silent Hill 2 remake, knowing what happens so that we can actually process and analyze all the imagery that the game brings us throughout the game. It's going to be amazing. There are a lot of Silent Hill games now, aren't there? Some of them better than others. Somebody was squeezing fruit then. Honestly, seeing that just makes me want to play Silent Hill 2. Okay, is that all the trailers? I feel like there was still a few more on the PlayStation's results. This is you when we watch Lost. Pauses. So about... No, okay, now Adorable, you have to... We can watch content on Twitch as long as I'm doing it for analysis, review, and critique. Which means there's going to be a lot of pausing. I'm sorry, but that is how we're going to watch Lost together. DS2? Is that a techno angel with a robot on its head? That's the game that you didn't like and I did. All new upcoming games released revealed. I might pop this on. It's got some other ones on there. Oh, Phantom Blade. Are we still waiting for this? This is the one that was like really wuxia pian, like Chinese swordplay, right? It looked really good. How much makeup would she? Bitch! Where? God, those sword designs on his back are exquisite. Honestly, this reminds me of Legend of Feng Sayuk a little bit. I'm here for it. And yes, I am going to make you guys watch 90s Jet Li films in Discord. I got fiber. I got fiber now. Oh, that's cool. They're all string puppets. The ideas don't bloom. They mushroom. Guys, I never played Black Myth Wukong. Is that still worth giving a try? Obviously, I won't be able to play it this spring because we've got quite a full gambit. This looks like I'd really like it. Yo, guys, we just got a raid from the gorgeous Jess. Welcome on in, raiders. Hope you're having a wonderful day. The nice lady over there, how the devil are you doing? Thank you very much for bringing your people over here. Mikey's a little bit behind of the times. I've been just checking out some video game trailers. Minator, hello there. The gutter goblins. You filthy, perverted scumbags. You delinquents. You off-the-chart, unscheduled, relentless, and yet somehow lovable creatives. How are y'all? Armpit, nice to see you, bro. Bracket, hello there. Rasmus, hey. Oh dear, hello there. Mango Deluxe. Hello, Fitty. God! Like, look, I never want to keep saying this. Like, I can say it in my stream because you can kind of, like, hear me say it, so it has context. But I never want to type it because it's always going to come off creepy. But you are such a lovely human. God damn you, God damn you. Whenever I come into your stream, when you don't happen to be in the middle of painting, you're always baking bread for people. You're just being a gorgeous creative person, drawing all the handsome boys, and there's loads of bread. Like, damn. You got it all. You got it all. Guys, welcome on in. My name is Mikey, and it's great to see you. One sec. Sorry, we're just watching this trailer. I'm going to turn it down. I'll give you my hello. I've got an automatic hello. Do I still have it? Yo, oh my goodness, guys, we've just been raided by the nice lady over there. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. How the devil are you? How was your stream and what were you up to? Guys, at my end, make sure that you're clicking the link down there in chat because the nice lady over there is an awesome streamer who I'm a big fan of. Welcome on in, guys. Lovely to see you. My name is Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. I make drawing videos on YouTube for a living, and I love to hang out with you guys here live on Twitch, where we often do drawing stuff or just play video games. So welcome on in, everybody. I'm so pleased to see you. Bill! Bill, you handsome. Bill, you gifted me an, Solaris the other day. Bill, you're such a generous boy. Thank you very much for dropping a gift sub over on the nice lady over there. Oven baked tart. Yes, please. Say it again, but Damn. Sounds about right. So my lovable, so true. I love the community, to be honest. What are you good at, and how can we share it? It's how we roll in my house. Yeah. No. Dude, I don't want to keep patting you on the back or anything, but you're great, mate. You're an absolute gem. Bill, thank you so much. That is a wonderful sub. And I'll put it towards wasting her time in her stream. Guys, do go check out the nice lady over there. It is with great pleasure that I pop into her short... We should stream for longer, mate, but I know you have a life. Short, late streams where she just does these wonderful paintings, often of handsome boyos. She's done her second Jean-Luc Picard. Fresh new colours, fresh new palette, fresh new attitudes. When she does pencil work, it blows your mind. You're just like, oh shit, you're multi-medium? Damn, this game looks really good. I want to play it. Stop showing off. Happy Year of the Snake. Oh damn, I haven't even finished my dragon artwork. Ooh. These lunar years, man, they keep coming. And I keep staying the same. Do we kiff now? Yeah. So now that we know this is working so well, when do we start kiffing? I was talking to, I don't know if you know Tofu, the Czech art streamer in the daytime. I need to get some more art streams under my own wing and in my system because I'm only just back online and I'm only just back streaming again. I've got a lot of work to do, but I also need to get used to the plethora of things which streaming is. But I've been having a lot of conversations with people where they're all talking about the whole dual streaming thing. So I will be keeping my ear to the ground. I know you have like a regular slot now because you're very cool and you embrace technology. Tonight's pencil work was really good. Is there anything that you would like to share? Could I drop you a permit? And then if you wished it, if you permit, they will come. If you wished it, you could then add your Instagram into my chat or something. I'm not quite set up to drag it on screen anymore, but let me squish mark permit. And obviously you don't have to, and go live your life and have a wee and be happy, and thank you so much for raiding. But just in case you were ready with a link, you have 25 seconds to drop one in chat. Oh damn! Straight in! Oh damn! Wait, I can see it, don't worry. I'm gonna copy paste it. Guys, go check this out. Alright, and now I'm also going to look. One sec. What we got going on today? Oh, damn, you've been drawing strong ladies. Oh, I think I follow this lady on... Oh, my God. Sorry, I forgot to ask. Dude, how's the cat going? Just adopted a cat. And it was a really emotional story. Dude, there are so many pictures of you with your hips. Stop flexing. Alright, one sec. Damn, I don't even know what this picture is a reference to or who it is, but I love it. I'm looking at the picture you've got here at the top where it's a guy lifting a lady up a bit and his face is all up in her back. What is this? Oh, is this from a Levi Jeans advert? Damn, you've been so productive. Holy shit. Oh, are you working in pastels? Sorry, dude, I'm literally just scrolling all of your media now. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Fat Bob is thriving. Aww. I'm gonna go poop. I love you guys. Yo, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for popping in. We're not here for much longer, but I will find something else to do so it doesn't just turn into a double back-to-back rave. Lean beef patty. Yeah. Pony car. And is this also a really fun game you want me to play, Fenrir? Yakuza Pony Car. So there's one where they end up on a pirate, and there's one where they end up on a My Little Pony car at a theme park. And it's a really good game, you say? No, it's a couple online that I like. I already follow them. Go for it. One of them looks a bit like Jenilyn Meowry. I didn't want to say in case I was like completely miles off. Anyway, have a wonderful poop and a wonderful day. Shirokote. Hey Mikey, can I make a character suggestion for your next drawing video? You may suggest indeed. I take suggestions. We're currently working on... I can't even show you because I was doing it on a PC. Oh, this is the PC! really weirdly, I can show you because I had to move Photoshop onto my gaming PC. All I've done is roughed out 2 roughs. And those roughs are... God, this is such a weird setup now in order to make the stream work. We've got the Frieren rough concept that I need to come back into. And then I'm trying to rough out an idea for Dark Souls Artorias. But I'm not used to working with dark palettes. So I'm constantly just trying to tone it down. And I'm going to find out where the shapes work. And then with both of these, we're basically going to have to try to render our way out of a corner. So it might be a bit tough because I don't know what I'm doing for either of them. But I'm hoping that I can probably just like render on top and hope that somehow art happens. This is for PC, yeah, Love and Ruby, we're on the PC right now, I forgot. Byakuren Hireji from Tohu 12. Byakuren Kalikonzi!
Hey Mikey, how are you doing?
Oh, Kalikonzi, thank you so much for the 59 months, my boy, my son. Kalikonzi, welcome back from the war. No, not too bad, thank you. We've just been catching up on some trailers. Sorry, we just had a raid, so I was just like saying hello to people. I think it's Levi. I don't know who Levi is, but I hope they're great. And I hope they're having a lovely day. Sorry, dude. Let me just quickly pop that into Google and have a quick look. So forget Lethal Company. Oh, she's a super cute girl. With a big hat. Oh, she's got super colourful hair. Alright, dude. Well, I'm going to add that to the list. No promises for anything soon, because I'm in the middle of a couple pieces, which I genuinely don't know how I'm going to get through them. Star Womb, I love your username. That is all. That says so much. It's cosmic. It's Juno. It's Earth Mother. It's Cosmic Mother. It's fertile. It's hopeful. It's creative. It brings forth Star Womb. Oh, mate. Also, Teeny Tiny and Mango and Lucha. And Dallas and Yumbos. Hey guys, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follows. Greatly appreciated, of course. Way to go. Kale! Oh, Kale Barista, thank you so much. Now, Kale, oh, not Barista, Kale the Artist. Number 1, are you a creative? Number 2, I hope you're aware that you can now download my art for free in Discord. Anyone who subscribes to me on Twitch gets the same treatment as being on one of my Patreon tiers. Obviously, just my way of saying thanks. So if you want, you can download some Busty Wifey fan art for free in Discord. And hello and welcome on in. And hey, thank you so much. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Fenrir's off for a beer. Yo, best wishes, Fenrir. Have a good one. We're pretty much wrapping up now as well. We've come a good long way. We've learnt a lot. We're moving Resident Evil 1 to tomorrow. Nobody wants to play Marvel Rivals, right, Lady Lauren Green? So I guess we're going to call it. Ooh, damn. Yeah, you've come to us towards the end. It was a relatively short one today. I'm getting back into streaming, so I'm trying to make sure that none of my streams are too long. Because although I have fun in the moment, the next morning I wake up mentally drained if I'm not careful. Is it Sunday? Izzy, I thought you were at therapy. Izzy, you are worth your weight, mate. Oh, I've got to do the bins now. I'm eating my malwam, but I've got to do bins. Alright, should we see who's on then? You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much for hanging out and following. The subs for resubs. Much love to the moderators and the regulars. Today we've seen a whole load of people that I haven't actually seen online for 5 weeks whilst I've been away. So thank you so much for popping back in and saying hello. It's been lovely seeing you guys. I will have a sip. Shambles, cheers for the follow. Right, let me find somewhere to take us. Emotionally. I don't even know where I am. In our relationship. Alright, who's on? again, I'm not kidding. We're going to make a video where I'm going to talk to you in detail about the first Matrix movie. We're going to make a different live one where I'm going to talk to you about the music on the motorway scene from the Matrix Reloaded. This other one is great. It's just for CGI that lets it down a little bit towards the end. Oh, wait, sorry. This is really old. So I'm just refreshing my browser to see who's actually on. Oh, I could jump you into a Snowbright stream, actually. What's she working on? Oh, she's IRLing. One sec.
I just never want to return.
No, she's not. She's doing the same stuff she always does. Chatting and doing artwork. Guys, we're going to go jump into another art streamer called Snowbright. She is a super dope Latvian streamer. She's weirdly highly intelligent, which is hot. It's not intimidating, I promise. /raid, and she does loads of gorgeous creative work. She's the lady who did all those gorgeous like sunlights captured in cups of tea stuff, and all the cats with like moon symbols and stuff like that. So she's vibing and doing her thing. So come and say hello to Snow. Remember, as ever, try to talk to other people a little bit more nicely than you talk to me. We have our fun, but let's say hello and be super nice to Snow. She's a regular. I'm always hanging out in her streams quite often. And make sure you're following me on Twitter or Discord. I tweet or Discord. Discuss? What do you call it? I do a Discord when I go live, so you can catch me whenever. I don't know if we'll be on tomorrow, but we might be. I'm going to be back on a bit more regularly now that I'm better. And we've got a lot of artwork to do, so I'm going to need your help in doing it, because some pieces I really am staring into the abyss, trying to work out how to get from the start to the finish. And you guys always come up with great pointers. So hang out with me. We're going to do some art. We're going to play some games. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do it all over next week. Just stay on those social medias and you'll find out when I'm back on here. Thank you so much for your company and time when it comes to chilling out on the internet. Again, don't forget my mods. They are the coolest people in the world. Much love to each and every one of you. And you regulars are absolute bad boys. And welcome all the newbies. Okay, say hi to Snow. Much love, take care, and goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I'm eating a malwan. Goodbye, it's really juicy.